Charlie. I got the bald and the beautiful here, and finally,
Hey, we're in
look
our
at
glasses.
that. It's been a hot minute.
Man, we are some sexy looking people up here, almost matching all the way around.
Close. This is it. This is the final table of the end of summer series. It has been a week. Charlie and I both sitting here playing the 5-card high TX Poker Online tournament while we're watching this final table.
So if you see us looking down, don't
just
say
looking
anything.
at looking at our phones. We're playing some poker online at TX Poker Online. Yeah, shout out to TX Poker. So this is the final table, the final 9. We'll get you some names here shortly. It is an all-star cast, I'll tell you that.
It is. We've got, if you check the Hendon mob of this table, it's probably going to be around $9 or $10 million.
Probably up there, especially when one of them is Braxton Dunaway, seat number 9. Bagged late.
Yep, bagged late. If you just look at the final table, we've got Billy Ward, main event. Yeah, let's take a peek at it. We got Billy Ward, main event champion. We got George Ariola, main event champion here at KoJack's. We've got Roy Hall, main event champion, high roller champion, whatever. Braxton Dunaway, 2-time, both of them, seat 9 and seat 8 are 2-time main event champions here. It's a full cast of some insane players. Then you sprinkle in some San Angelo in there too.
Yeah, we got Henry, seat 6, regular there in San Angelo. He's does well in the weekly tournaments there.
Got some Odessa.
That's as they're tapping in those chip stacks. Looks like Nassim. It is misspelled, but we'll fix that spelling for Nassim.
You got Miss Debbie Glover sitting in seat number 2. You got Duplantis sitting in seat number 1. You've got just an all-star cast. And I'm going to back up, and we're going to talk just a minute about what happened on one of the outer tables. We had Nassim was in seat number 8, and Nassim, or seat number 7 on table 3. He opens and makes it 55,000. Gentleman in seat number 9 shoves all in for 510,000. Vince is sitting in seat 1, looks down at Kings, instant shove, all in. Seat number 3 looks at his card, says all in.
Oh wow!
And Nassim said, well, I know what I have to do here. I've got to fold. I have jacks, so I fold.
Oh, wow.
So it was aces versus kings versus ace-6 versus jacks. And the run out, aces held up, and Mr. Dillon's sitting in seat number 7. That's where the majority of his chips came from. He's got 1.4 million chips.
Jeez. Well, we
are. Thank you, Mackenzie. We love you.
Oh, yep.
You can't see my heart, but I'm giving you a heart right
and
now.
my other half saying hello.
Aww.
And Chris Moss saying good luck. I really thought Chris Moss would be here at this table. He was locked in. You know what I mean?
I did too.
He was locked in. Anthony Reyes, we are live. Absolutely.
Keith had a heck of a run today.
He did. He came to day 2. He got a cash in this thing. Also a San Angelo player. We'll get all that information for you, Anthony, here just 1 second. Nassim's going to 3-bet here. Braxton's showing the ace and letting it go. I don't think we have the payouts on screen just yet, but I can work on that.
I do know that first place 10,000, second place 6,000, third place 5,000, fourth place is 4,200, fifth place 3,400, sixth place 2,600, seventh place 2,000, eighth place 1,400, and ninth place is 1,000 if my memory serves me.
Yep,
it's on the wall.
Yeah,
right
okay, there it is. Yeah, okay, yes, but $10,000 up top, $10,000 up top on this $240 entry tournament. That's a pretty good ROI for this main event.
Yeah, considering $220 to buy in, 5 flights, $44,400 setting up in the prize pool.
Yep,
it was a beautiful
222 entries.
Yeah, beautiful turnout over this. If you watched any of the end of summer series here at KoJack's, you saw every guarantee get crushed. Starting with a tag team, guaranteed 3,000, had over 7,000. The free roll Monday night, guaranteed 5. We had 881. Look at this. Miss Debbie wakes up with American Airlines.
In the cutoff, too. Looks like a late raise, kind of a disguise, but out of her, a raise means more than others.
And she doesn't have a whole ton of chips, especially setting at the blind level, 15,000, 30,000. She's got 10 big blinds.
Yeah, and
11 actually.
Not going to get any action here, but she's going to pick up some blinds, which are valuable right now. Blinds are 15 and 15,000, 30,000 with a 30,000 big blind ante. That's 60K going to the middle every single pot. And you see there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, half the table, less than 10 bigs, Charlie.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're going to see some pushing, shoving. We're going to see some big moves, and we're going to see somebody at the end crowned main event champion. But what I was saying earlier, Monday night, 5,000 guarantee, over $8,000 in the prize pool. Tuesday night, 10,000 guarantee in the freeze out with over $23,000. Thursday night, 20,000, or sorry, Wednesday night, 10,000 guaranteed in the Big O, over 20,000. Thursday night, 20,000 in the high roller with $63,000.
Absolutely. John Manchester in the Facebook chat, something that the TPR is shouting out Henry there, that part of that San Angelo crew. All in from Billy in the cutoff with the ace-5 off, trying to pick up some blinds himself.
It's a good spot. Don't hate the spot.
Oh, and a snap call from
Debbie.
George. Oh, no, snap fold from George. Boy, I thought he threw in chips there for a second.
I saw the same thing you did, the way he threw his card. Look at this. She's going to let him go.
Well, she just got those chips.
RESPECT.
That's it. Let that one go.
And just like that, chips move around. Hand number 4, it was an exciting start to the day here. We started with 27 players, all 27 places getting paid with a min payout of $400.
Yeah, we'll have to get a printout here. We had 27 people return.
One double bagger.
Yeah, one double bagger there in seat number 8. Mr. Roy.
Oh, looks like Team San Angelo in the chat.
That's it.
Midland, Texas. Y'all need to start typing in who you think is going to win. San Angelo chat taking it home.
I have to admit, I don't know what TPR means.
That poor.
It's a crew in San Angelo. Billy back-to-back all-ins here. Yeah,
I got it.
Sixes.
I got
What is it?
Toilet paper renegades.
Hey, I'm here for it if that's what it is. Billy back-to-back all in, but this time he's going to get caught. George on the button, pocket jacks.
And does he shove all in also over top? No, he just makes the call. Oh, no. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Angelo, get ready. Aces versus jacks versus sixes. Henry with the pocket ace is going to go in over the top.
All in with the sixes.
And
call with
George has already called 475. He's got to call it, Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, there's no fold here, and that's what he's saying right now. There's no chance I can fold this.
You just heard him say not a lot more.
So all in 565. George had already called 475. There's no shot he folds it there. George still has 700,000 left in his stack. So
three-way all in.
Look at this. Aces versus six versus jacks, and everybody still got life.
What did I miss?
Just in time, Chase.
You missed a monster hand here.
Yeah, this is scary.
Henry in the lead, pocket aces. Billy, pocket sixes, and George, who's still going to have over $500,000 left even after the dust settles if his jacks don't outrace the aces.
Yeah, he's still going to be healthy live. 21 big blinds left. He's going to be just fine and dandy. He's looking for jack, Billy looking for a 6, and Henry looking for something like 5.
Yeah, just a bunch
10,
of rags.
King, deuce.
Like Mike Sawyer's in the chat, cheering on the jacks. Not cheering a particular player on, just the hand.
How about six in the window?
Wow.
Now, Henry's still going to be ahead of the side pot. Wasn't much of one, though.
Clubs?
There's a 7, no club.
George
George
has
got
club?
clubs. What a hand.
Oh.
Not going to happen, and Billy is going to come from worst to first.
Henry scoops the side. Henry scoops the side pot.
Yeah, let's see how big it is there, though.
Well, it looks like 180, a little bit less than 200K.
Yeah, mountains of chips heading Billy's way.
15-minute delay, Keith. That way, there's no texting, no calling. The hand's already done, gone, and on through the next couple by the time we see what we see now.
Yes, indeed.
So Henry got scraps left. The pocket aces betrayed the San Angeloite.
Well,
at 180,000. Blinds are
You're the pro. You're the pro.
15, 30, 30.
still alive, about 3 bigs if you count the ante in there. And Nassim, actually, the chip leader here, 1.69.
So Nassim's been on a roller coaster run. If you've been in here watching any of his series so far, this one, he had over 1 million chips about 2 hours ago. Then he was down to 150,000. Then he was up to 1.4. Then he was down to 800. Henry wakes up with King 10 and he says,
Good
"I got
enough for him, yeah.
180,000 left. I'm in."
Yeah, Roy is probably going to have to call just because he's got the chips to do so.
But he's only got 685. He may be able to let this go.
Well, yeah, you're right. It is for a third of his chips or a quarter of his chips almost, but no, he's going to call. Look at the ace and make the call. So Henry here, the one at risk.
So almost back-to-back hands all in.
I'm telling you. These guys are playing for that $10,000 up top.
Kind of a cooler spot, too. That King 10 looks very juicy when you're sitting on 3 bigs.
Especially when you just lost all that money with aces.
Oh, 10.
Right on the spot.
10 and a 6.
Oh, yeah, Roy looking for a 6 or an ace.
Now he's looking for an ace or a 6.
Henry dodging. Henry staying alive, 400,000. Yeah, that's a pretty healthy little double up.
TPR still alive.
Should have given him a nub on that one.
So somebody tell us, what's the TPR stand for?
Toilet paper rejects.
Why do y'all both have
that's what I
toilet
said.
paper?
That's what I said.
Why did y'all both come out with toilet paper?
Oh, that's what it is, I'm pretty sure. If memory serves.
Are you serious?
No, I don't know.
Look at this. Yeah, play styles are going to be pretty similar, I think, for most players.
Yeah, it's a tournament, so
Yep.
it doesn't really matter that much.
TPR, totally poor reasonings.
I mean, that fits that crowd.
Tequila powered decisions.
Also fits the crowd.
Temporary poker regret.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
Tilted punt repeat.
Maybe.
I mean, these are all.
Charlie, I love how these are coming off the dome.
Oh yeah, just straight off the dome.
Yeah, not from the computer GBT.
Yeah.
Too funny. So Henry gets a little bit of breathing room. Gets to hang out there.
Yep, Henry's going to let that go. Duplantis going to let it go. Ace-5, not going to be great. He's on the button, though. Wouldn't hate some sort of movement here, and he does. He raises it up to 60K, just doubles that big blind.
TPR, totally postal Reese when he's angry.
Yes.
I'm known for my postal, apparently.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Heads up. I've got some heads-up action.
Just in case you didn't hear it.
Yeah, well.
We like to blow speakers out of here.
Braxton here going to take a stab on this Jack 4-7 rainbow flop. Dylan here with the Ace-5. Putting out some calling chips, not giving Braxton quite the respect.
Oh, so that hand I was telling you about where the aces held earlier, that was Dylan. That's where all of his chips came from. And him and Roy from the same city, Andrews, Texas, they were giving each other some beef over that. Said, I'm going to tell your wife you're playing poker not working.
Second barrel here from Braxton.
Can't hide it now. And I like this second barrel.
Dylan floated on the flop, but going to be a little tougher to call here now that the board is paired.
And does let it go, so.
Boom!
So, Charlie, for those that don't know, who's Braxton in seat 9?
Braxton Dunaway is Braxton Dunaway. Braxton went to Vegas a couple years ago, always been in the poker scene here in West Texas. Went to Vegas a couple years ago and joined a tournament, Monster Stack, I believe it was, and found himself a bracelet. Some players say he was lucky, some say he was good. Only time tells, right?
That's right.
it.
He heads back to Vegas last year and joins the main event. And 9 days, 10 days into it, we flew out there with some big Braxton Dome heads.
Yep, we did.
Cheered him on, some T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. And he finished third in the main event.
Third place in the WSOP main event last year.
$4
And then
million.
if a repeat isn't enough, what about this year?
Yes. So at that point, you got to say the guy's got some talent. You can't say he's just lucky anymore. Well, then this year he stomped the word lucky out of your vocabulary completely when he earned his second WSOP bracelet. He now holds 2 bracelets and a third place finish in the main event.
Woo.
The guy's just flat good.
That's a record.
Not a table you want to be sitting at with him for sure.
No, and you saw that in his play on that last hand right there. He knew that Dylan had an ace in his hand, and he continued to play it knowing he didn't have the best hand. Reputation precedes.
That's it. And here we're going to see him again. He's going to attack the big blind here with the ace-4 off to see if
That's going to
the
be
bigger thing-
Duplantis.
Yeah, Duplantis does let it go there.
And he does show the ace, too. Good play right there, stealing some much-needed blinds. Those blinds are hefty at this point.
Yeah, stick around. Quite a few people tuned in and watching. Chase, are you playing the TX Poker Tournament, by the way?
No.
We hit the womp womp button.
Yeah, hit the womp womp.
I don't know which one it is. Just pick one.
I don't either.
No, I'm busy working. So.
Toilet paper receipt. Hey, that was a hard thing to come about during the COVID years.
That's
That
it.
is true.
Yeah, me and Charlie sitting here commentating this final table and also logged into TX Poker Online playing that 5-card high only. I don't know who comes up with these games, but 5-card high only. What the heck?
If you haven't signed up for TX Poker, just visit any of the rooms. You can sign up online, download the app in the App Store. You can buy chips Apple Pay now, I think.
There's a few different ways you can get the chips, but the easiest way is right in your room. If you're in a participating room with TX Poker partnered room, add chips and also cash out right there in the window.
Love that. Very convenient.
To the wall.
Ah.
Hey, you see what I did there? Who's in the chat that knows that song?
So Miss Debbie is going to check her option as we're going to go heads up in the blinds here. Ace, ace, 5.
First to bets, first to win. It's going to check till the river. Watch this.
Another 5. Who wants to bet?
Duplantis is going to bet on the river. I can see the future.
I don't know. That deuce looks pretty suspect. Doesn't help Debbie.
Look at this. Checking his cards. Oh, I thought he was going to bet
Go
it.
check and
Duplantis is going to win with 10 high.
Debbie's got the pair of deuces in the
Yeah,
end.
but there's aces and fives.
aces and 5s.
She's got the pair of deuces.
10 high wins.
3 pair wins.
I'm going to scoop up some, like I said, the valuable blinds there.
Well, it went down.
And he might have folded ace jack, Keith, but he just had a massive, quadruple up almost.
Yeah, he went from a couple 100,000 to he's got to have over $1 million.
Second
now.
chips.
Yeah,
Well, he was like 1.4 a minute ago.
I don't hate the fold pre-flop, but when you see the 2 aces on the board come out on the flop, it is going to sting a little bit.
Not a good one. But like I said, he's trying to let some of these smaller stacks duke it out. You can see on her screen there, the short stack, Henry and Debbie both pretty close, a little over 400,000. But when 9th place is 1,000 and it's a $400 jump to 8th.
Makes you think about it twice.
Yeah. And then even with the other few short stacks, 6th place is 2,600.
Woo!
So, I mean, it jumps up pretty rapidly. And with only a $240 tournament, these ladders are pretty thick.
You got to love it as a poker player. That's what they want.
Absolutely.
I mean, you look at the main event, 63,000 in the prize pool. First place was $19,500, something crazy like that.
Yeah, just shy of 20K. That was the guarantee for the whole tournament.
Yeah, we're at 44,000.
So joining us in the chat live from Pyongyang, North Korea, setting in Midland, Texas, the one and only Poker Face Superman.
I like to think he's wearing a ghillie suit in North Korea, just kind of camping out.
So I think if you put him in North Korea, he could get out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think he could get out. Heck, he might enjoy it. He might teach him how to play a little no limit hold'em.
It is possible.
Well, welcome into the chat, Basil, and everybody that's joining in on us.
Yeah, quite a few people tuned in across all of our social medias. We appreciate you. Let us know who you're rooting on here on this final table. We've already seen some San Angelo love for Henry, who immediately took it to the chin, but then came right back and has a little bit of life in him. Let's see how he navigates this shorter stack, but not a life support necessarily.
Not enough people wear chains anymore. Henry's got it just hanging out right there. He's got that old school 90s chain hanging. Does a chain hang low?
I had the fishbone.
You had the fishbone?
Yep. Way back in the day.
I could see that.
Was that back in the 1900s?
It was the 20th century. 20th century for sure.
Oh, and my son says that. When I tell him something, he's like, yeah, but y'all did that back in the 1900s. What's going on, Pete? How you doing, baby? Oh.
Planet's got the LSU hat for sure, and Pocket Kings. Going to raise this one up to 80,000. Billy Pocket Sixes, he just spiked the world with it. Does he want to battle with it? See if
Is that his lucky hand?
He's in for 15. So
He's just going to call.
He is just going to call. You got to see a flop.
Oh, that's not good news for him with Nassim. Oh, look at this. Mackenzie sees Pete in the chat.
Hey.
So can Billy go back-to-back pocket sixes sets here against the ace king of Mr. Brian?
Uh-oh.
Free and clear flop there.
And it's not that scary of a flop.
No,
The
you
jack
can
is,
float. You can float here a lot of the times with sixes, and they
now
don't
it's
even have
terrible.
to. Now it's done. Yep.
as soon as
and-
Duplantis bet, Billy's going to
Yeah,
fold.
Billy's gonna let this one go. Not gonna
Look at him,
put
look at
any
him.
more in there.
We're going to do a little John Boy here. I wish we could capture pictures like that, how John Boy does the baseball games. And Duplantis says, just throw it in the muck, kid. Just throw it in the muck.
Let's go play some video games later.
Yep. Basil's team, Debbie, look at that. Basil, who you got to win this? Who you think's going to take it down?
Debbie's one of my favorite people. I wouldn't hate it.
She's good people. I want her to win so bad just because we don't have a lady main event champion yet.
Not yet, but she's as good as any.
She
Better than
is.
most.
And what's crazy is she's not scared of any of these boys. She'll bluff them right out of their seats.
No. She knows how to play this game.
That is true.
I watched her make a move.
Oh,
earlier. It was crazy.
Well, you don't make it to the final table of a main event without
What's up,
knowing your chops.
Jason? How are you doing, baby? How's life going out there? Where's everybody tuning in from? What city are you from? We better have more Midlanders than we do San Angelites.
A lot of people
What do you call
know.
you guys?
San Angeloans.
San Angeloans?
I made it up. I didn't know.
San Angelites?
Oh, and a shove from George with the ace-queen suited up against Billy's suited king.
Yeah, Billy put in
Trying to steal the blinds, it looks like, with that suited king.
some chips out in front of Billy. May have a little graphic back up here. Looks like Billy might have been the one to raise pre-flop.
Yeah, he
And George
did.
playing back at him here. The graphics, they're not quite catching up to it, but I believe Billy did raise on the button to try to take Nassim and George's money, and George making a stand there with the ace-queen suited. Billy's probably not going to call this off here. Just going to kind of posture just a little bit.
They have enough history where they know each other. They know
Oh,
at
yeah.
that point that they're beat. The only call you see from Billy right there is if he's got kings and George has aces at that point. You don't see anything else going there.
So we got
Oklahoma.
some, Andrews, Louisiana, Midland.
Atta baby, Mike. We know what you're talking about. San Angelo thumbs down. You,
Hey.
Reese,
Ooh.
Mike, can you highlight that right there? San Angeloians. What's up, Mr. Manning?
Came and played a few events this week.
I was a little disappointed in Tracy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in Tracy. He last series he had this beautiful trophy, tag team champions. Him and the Mexicutioner
Yeah.
took
yeah.
that title. And the worst thing about taking a title is not defending it. He didn't even
Well.
defend it.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. But
Watch his crickets right after that.
Yeah.
he did good. It's always good to have Tracy in the house.
Brian here giving pause just a moment.
He's like, wait.
Whoa.
Let's see if he wants to make a play here out of late position here with the 8-6 suited. Decides to let it go.
You think people ever do that just so they have to pull their cards back and then fold? Just to say, hey, this is my minute. I'm in control.
It's about the principle.
Yes. Hey, speaking of principles, I watched Saved by the Bell earlier. Saved by the Bell is on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
It runs 24 hours a day.
Okay.
And I'm one of those people that you can ask any question to, and I can probably answer it. You can,
Okay, what's the
here it goes.
lead girl's name?
Okay,
Which
well,
one?
before we do a bunch of that,
Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
how
Yeah.
about Ace Jack George all in the big blind and getting Henry to get out of the way, on the small blind, sorry, as Nassim made a play on the blind. So George here defending his blinds
That's back to
from
back.
two different spots, two different buttons coming after his blinds, and he got them all right back.
You ready for this, Reese? Which one are you talking about? Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Elizabeth Berkley, or Lark Voorhees? Which one are you talking about?
Lark.
Lisa Turtle. Reese
Yeah,
is running back through
that
his
is not
bank
a-
right now.
I don't
His bank.
remember.
Yeah.
Genuinely don't remember.
You didn't come home from school and just go watch Saved by the Bell?
No,
Oh my gosh.
I did things like sports.
When was that, Charlie? Back in the 1900s?
That was 100% back in the 1900s, like 1993, 2, 3.
I was watching Barney back then.
Barney. I was too old for Barney.
Yeah, I was 3.
Oh.
About right.
You know, we got out of school and we watched Chippendale Rescue Rangers and then the Chicago Cubs and then the Atlanta Braves.
I was always on Dragon Ball Z.
We are on a 15-minute delay here, just like any other live stream. So,
Oh, yeah.
But when we have no idea how long this would last.
Look at this. So if you didn't know it, we've actually got skill machines in the room now. Basil hit 3 buffaloes last night on a $1 spin for 12 hundo.
Woo!
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Hitting
Atta
all
baby,
3
Basil.
buffaloes.
Those things were paying out last night. They were getting it. Handled those Coke bottles. I love me some Laverne and Shirley. So as we move around, hand number 13, the main event.
Oop, wrong one.
The main event at KoJack's Poker Club, live and in style.
Mauricio.
Yeah, Mauricio, we missed you this series, baby. I hope all is well out there. Hope you're doing good.
Yes, indeed. Good to have you in the chat, my man.
It is an ultimate tough table. You missed it earlier when you tuned in. I said I would hate to see the actual Hendon mob on this. The Hendon mob totals on this table. I bet it's getting close to probably 8-9 million, maybe a little bit more.
I was going to say I can guarantee several million.
Oh,
just
yeah.
in seat 9.
Well, I can guarantee you 6+ million in just seat 9. So it is an absolutely rough one.
And lucky number 13. Looks like we got some Halloween shenanigans going on with the card readers on this one.
Yes, and while it's catching up, we're going to go ahead and pop this up there.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what we got? We got a bunch of World Series champions and circuit winners out here in West Texas, and we want to make it more. So we've got a couple satellites coming up. And in those satellites, we're going to be running one for the Big Tex High Roller event. We've got it Tuesday, September the 1st, and it is 1 seat guaranteed, $120 buy-in, and then flip right over 2 days later, Thursday, September the 3rd. Texas Card House will be running the $2 million guaranteed main event, $1,700 entry. We're guaranteeing 2 seats to head over there to that. And it is going to be a splendid, great time.
Woo! Love that. That is going to be excellent.
And just like that, KoJack's is live. Yeah, Mackenzie, we had a graphic error. We got the bugs figured out. It's because you're not up here helping us. We're struggling. So you should be able to see the cards on this hand. And you can actually hear the players too. We've got the table hot mic'd, got the players around, and as you see, there's definitely going to be no kings, no 9. Royce in the chat saying, "Let's go, Debbie." So we got Team Debbie, we got Team Braxton, we've got Team George, we've got Team Henry. We've got all kinds of teams out there. If you're in the chat, let us know who you're in here cheering for. I know all of Andrews is going for seat number 7 and 9. 7's got a ton of chips too, and we're gonna have a fight here. Nassim gets around, finally got his name corrected, but he looks down at ace 10, raises it on up to 100,000.
Roy, quarter of your stack, almost 50 your stack per pocket pair. He's already got.
He shoves.
Well, he's already got 50,000 in the middle and the big blind in the ante.
Yeah, if he plays this, he shoves, because if he puts, he's just, whatever we say, they do the opposite of. And the way that I would look at that is if, he did, I told you.
Yeah, he said he's going to shove. He's going to play. He's going to shove, and I don't blame it here.
No, because if he calls the other 50,000, that leaves him with 420, 440.
Yeah,
and not really enough. And here's Nassim.
Look at this.
Now
that's a pretty big gamble there.
That puts the pressure on ace queen. Gets the best hand out.
Yeah, absolutely.
King George.
So one of Nassim's outs already into the muck as we see pocket 5s. Got the all-in.
Classic coin flip, 58-42. And here we go.
A flop. King 4-6. no help to Nassim. 3
Oh.
on the turn. More outs now for Roy. It catches the meaningless 5 on the river. And that's a pretty good chunk out of Nassim's stack.
And that's what Roy was looking for. Roy started the day as chip leader with 992,000 double bagging bonus.
Yeah, he had a monster lead coming into day 2. Was the only double bagger of the field. And almost 1 million in chips. And the second place was a little less than 5.
Yeah, a little less than 5. He had almost the whole thing, the whole field doubled in chips.
So we still have the 9.
Look at Braxton, watch him stack those chips up. And here's the largest pot so far. And you see everybody's in them.
Yeah, it, not real sure why they say chop on those top 2, but it was early in the session.
It's because it was a 2-way or 3-way all in.
No, so they just didn't count the.
Yeah, it doesn't get the other side. The sixes won the majority of it.
No idea.
The aces won the side.
Yeah, that was like the second hand of the stream. All the San Angelo people got to see Henry with the pocket aces versus 2 under pair, and Billy spikes the miracle 6 to have all those chips you see there in front of him now.
Oh, it'd be so nice sitting at this table with this much money up top. Here we are at the final 9, 21,000, 25,000, 30,000, 31, 32, 33, 34,000 up for grabs at this final table.
Roy here with the playable hand out of the small, but is Braxton's blind you want to go after?
I can think of about 2,000 other blinds that I'd rather rather raise into than that one in seat 9. That's a tough one to get.
So Henry still your short stack, 340,000. Blinds are 20, 40, and 40 now.
Braxton taking a breather. You see that?
It's 100K in the middle. Every hand, Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, every course, every scoop, everything.
Welcome back.
Jason's just sitting over there all patiently.
I'm taking it in. This is a wild, wild event. Like you were talking about earlier, the guarantees got smashed in every single event, and now we're at the final table of the final event. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the end of summer series.
I know it was a big one. I'm gonna do with my little 20% phone left. I want to check this out because I want to see this number.
And
Roy
with the
pocket 7s, yeah. Going to raise it up with one of those placards.
throwing in a cool 100K chips plus a little bit on top.
That's a good thing he did that. Otherwise, Braxton would be raising it up, stealing Duplantis' blinds again with the ace-9 off, but has to get thrown in the muck at this point. And Mr. Bryan not waking up with anything there. So Roy getting some valuable chips there.
Murray's sick. That's sick, Murray. He said, "Let's go, Kessler."
Oh no.
Kessler ran good, ran into some bad hands. He played actually really
I
good.
think he got second bubble twice.
What
So-
seat is he in right now?
I think he actually went home. He may be playing golf.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Maybe the cash game out there.
So Reese, Chase, we guaranteed $70,000 in this main event.
Mm-hmm.
And we have paid out, or we will have paid out, $168,000.
That sounds like a good result to me.
Look at Megan. I think I'm Team Brian. I like his vibe.
There you go.
So Brian has been on a weight loss journey. Brian looks amazing.
He does. He does.
He said, "Charlie boy, I'm down to 200 pounds." And I was like, "Well, thanks for making me sound like a fatty. I'm 210."
Here we see Braxton on the bubble here, taking advantage of the position here as it's hold around to him on the button.
Look at that stone cold solid look right there.
Oh no! And Brian wakes up with one here finally, and Braxton.
He didn't even waste any time.
Well, he bet enough that he can get away from it. Didn't trap himself, which I promise you was very calculated and intended.
So what the thing about that is the only thing he's getting pushed on right there is a made hand pre.
Oh, absolutely.
You're not getting a call from anything that's ace king or ace queen or lower.
Yeah, Brian is not getting out of line. Not against pre-flop raise with Braxton there.
What does that mean? Gooks Tigers? Gooks Tigers. What does that mean? You know, in the chat it can only be UT. All about the Longhorns in the chat. I know we got some Sooners in here, but yeah, them Longhorns going to take it all down this year.
Not even going to get into that argument.
Oh, the Cowboys to the Super Bowl and Longhorns to the national championship. It's already written in stone.
Nassim here under the gun, ace 10. He liked it last time. Different position this time, but he's going to reach for some chips anyway. Well, just over $1 million. He's going to put out 80,000 of them. Just a min raise here, which is enough to really send a signal anyway. No reason to bloat the pot too much when the blinds are this high.
Billy said, I don't like the way you set your chips on them.
Yeah, he moved them over a little bit there.
Don't put them in my range. Doesn't look like much of calling hands anywhere in here.
No, all the way back around to Brian on the button, who has pocket aces. How about that?
Jacks followed by aces. So the question is, do I shove or do I raise?
These are two fairly good stacks here, both under right. Brian here, you say 855, and Nassim just over $1 million.
And I like this move with 260-ish because that's just enough for Nassim to call. That doesn't price out ace 10.
Yeah, but Nassim here's got to consider the source. Brian does not get out of line. He's not doing this without ace king at a minimum. And you're sitting here with ace 10 well out of position, if that's the case. Yeah, there's Nassim.
He did make a great fold earlier, one of the nastiest hands in the tournament.
I was talking about that right at the beginning.
He popped it up with pocket jacks, got an all-in immediately next to act.
Then the next act.
Around.
No, then the next act.
The next act was an all-in.
It was
and
back to back to back.
The one after that was all-in. Ends up being aces versus kings versus ace 9, and Nassim didn't even have to think about it, folded the jacks. So I'm not surprised to see him make that fold here with the ace 10.
No. I mean, if you know Duplantis, all these players, they have a ton of experience playing higher limit cash games, higher limit tournaments. They all know what they're doing.
Now, this whole table is just one that I wouldn't want to be sitting at for sure. Even you too, Henry. I respect it.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Look at
Yes,
total
indeed.
tank time. They don't even take long to act. That's every hand, how long they've thought, added all together.
Yeah, altogether that's
2 minutes and
nothing.
50 seconds.
Yeah, it is. That's nothing.
I mean, most of the time, in some cases, we see 2 minutes and 50 seconds on one hand.
That's right. Dylan here, ace 10 offsuit in his hand this time. Going to make it 100 to play. Some quick folds around. See if anybody wakes up with anything to combat here with Debbie on the button. Get out of the way. Billy in the small into the muck, and Nassim 7-3 offsuit has to let it go. So another round of orbit there to Mr. Dylan.
Megan says also Gooks Tigers. I don't know what Gooks means.
Gooks, he says.
She tries to explain it like go Tigers. I mean, I think she misspelled Longhorns there. And Mike says guns up. I can't hate guns up because my dad taught me you root for the Longhorns, then you root for every other Texas team after that. So I can't hate that.
It's okay to be wrong.
But then for some reason Royce's text, I mean, he typed in the chat, but it's all blurred.
That is weird.
I don't know.
That is weird.
Royce, I don't know what's going on with your chat. I see something Charlie, but I just can't read the text in front of that.
Got the old Brian in the Facebook chat rooting on Mr. Henry. He took a massive cooler early. Still sitting here, though, 340 in his stack. Lets the 10-9 go. Dylan, who just raised it up and took down the blinds with the ace-10, now gets the suited ace-jack and makes it a little bit bigger here with sizing. 110,000 to go.
Wow, wow.
Royce, very pretty suited queen-jack, but has to let that one go. And
Braxton's counting chips out.
Oh, yeah. He said
7-5 suited.
and wants to see if he can do some post-flop play here against Mr. Dylan. Nassim letting the king four. Lots of spades into the muck, unfortunately, for Braxton.
Yep.
Braxton doesn't need spades. He just knows he needs to avoid an ace, and he's going to be firing hard if he doesn't see an ace.
This is two hearts, though. He's not going to shake Dylan. Dylan flops the nut flush draw, bottom pair for Braxton.
Braxton may check here just to see where he stands on that.
Well, Dylan's going to c-bet. That's the problem.
Yep.
And just one of those plaques there, he down bets actually to 100,000. He's only got 610, so he doesn't have much room to wiggle. A lot of times I bet he would raise that.
Braxton, if Henry or Dylan checks it, Braxton may push it.
No, he's reaching. And he's got to reach deeper this time, but he's going to bet.
There's three.
Counting out 275, 3.
So if Braxton ships,
And
Braxton's got he's got a sick read on this guy.
Well, he's counting out his chips here, and actually that's just a call. Yeah, Braxton not wanting to put his tournament life completely at risk here, but his read is correct thus far. His pair of fives is ahead, but he has the world to dodge. No jacks, no ace, no heart. And that is going to go in Braxton's favor
So now
right
can
there.
he pull a bullet for the third barrel bluff? That's the question.
No, he's going to slow it down, and Braxton's going to rip it, and not even for that much, but still not enough for Dylan to be able to make the call here. So Braxton dodging bullets. Frustrated fold there by Dylan, and I don't blame him.
Bad idea, parts.
And Braxton image does come a long way right there. He says bad idea. And he shows him the 7. He shows
he
the
showed him
5.
the 5.
I was like, he showed him just the
What a nice
7.
guy. What a nice guy.
He knows that he's him and Roy are good friends. Dylan and Roy are good friends. And he wasn't going to, if it was anybody else at the table, he would have only showed the 7 right there.
Royce wanted to see what level they're at there at blind level. I'm not sure. The blinds are 20,000, 40,000, 40,000. But can't see what quite level they're on.
Duplantis is jumping on chairs out here waving at us.
15 minutes in the future.
Yeah.
The window into the future has Brian Duplantis doing acrobatics in that room.
I wish we had 360 camera in that room so we could show off his acrobatic skills.
Well, he said he's lost a lot of weight recently. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see him out there doing somersaults. Braxton's still stacking chips up there. Going to look down at 9-8 under the gun +2. It's no good.
Yeah, no players like to see him taking that long to stack up that many chips. I promise you that at this table. Folds around to Nassim on the button. Going to let that one go. So battle of the blinds here. George and Henry. George pocket trays. He's going to put Henry all in. Is this going to be the hand Henry chooses to go with? Looks like it is. What is it?
Is it a coin flip?
Coin flip.
He doesn't even want to show it.
Yeah, it's got to be a coin flip. 2 overs. Ace 10.
That's not bad. It's a spot. It's a spot that any of us would take.
Yeah, with his short stack, he's got to make something happen here. So Henry looking for an ace or a 10, or he's going to be our 9th place finisher for $1,000.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
Unless
tough
it's Queen
there.
Jack.
Now he needs some running cards.
Yikes.
George flops a set of 3s against Henry.
Queen or Jack only, and that's over.
Not going to do it, and we're going to say goodbye to our 9th place finisher. Well played, Mr. Henry. $1,000 for your efforts, sir. Pretty decent return on a $240 tournament. Nothing wrong with that, and beating out over 200 other players. So good job there to Henry. And that's a healthy stack now for George, Charlie.
Yeah, absolutely.
We only got one big. Yes, because so.
Hand number 22, and it's been nothing but magic here at KoJack's Poker Club.
We've had some pretty big hands.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. GG's, Henry. All the Slingelo players in the chat. Your boy did good.
Your boy did good. So San Angelo's out of the equation now, isn't it?
Yeah, but they had a lot of people come back for day 2.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Banks, he made day 2. Henry,
and,
Keith.
Keith, yes. Mr. Greer.
Yeah, Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo was there. He went out. He was the bubble.
Oh, he's the final table bubble.
Yes.
Still a pretty good
Or
payday.
pretty close to it.
$700 or $800, I think.
Braxton looks down, Jack 9. He's got some chirping chips, so he does raise it up. 85,000. I don't think he's going to get a call from anybody. George has playing chips, though. George is going to make the call.
Yeah, he can. Queen 10 suited plays well, but against most people at the table, but it's always a challenge here against a player like Braxton. 2 hearts going to look good for George with the gut shot. Braxton, top pair. He's going to continue to fire here. George, don't see him folding.
No.
There's a world where he could play back at him as well, but he doesn't. He chooses to go with just the call route.
I love the elevated players. They play reverse psychological games.
Yeah, and that heart there is going to get George home. Now, Braxton may slow down here. Counting his chips and George's stack. Let's see what the move is. He is going to check it over. Now, George here can't super afford to check it back just in case Braxton does have that ace of hearts. He's got to price him a little bit, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to bet this one here. Looks like 150, maybe 200,000 into this $360,000 pot.
175.
Yeah, 175, and I don't think Braxton's going to come along.
No,
Nope, he did.
Braxton done placked
Snapped
it.
Yeah, so he said that was a good enough price to see if you are serious, sir. To a river, a blank 4.
That would have been really interesting if another heart would have came on the river with the king and the ace out there.
Yeah, and Braxton might have made a play at that point. So Braxton checks it over, and now George here. I'm not real sure what the play is as far as how much to bet it. You won't think you can get some value.
But if you value bet it, you're not going to get a call. 'cause
Well,
it's
that's
gonna
what I'm
look
saying. The
better.
only thing that's going to call you here is a set. Braxton doesn't have any sort of straight develop with that 4. So you may try to get out of a smaller flush here. Maybe a set to give you a call. 300,000. What a 1/3 pot bet here. Braxton just not a believer here, Charlie.
No, and you can't blame him. Oh, he calls.
Yep, he does want to see it, and he's going to see the bad news. So massive, massive pot of the tournament so far. Braxton probably wishing he had that one back.
We have
And George now has a lot of chips to sit here and stack up as he has become a pretty commanding chip lead, 1.7, a little over 1.75 million. It's going to knock Braxton down to just under 700,000. Just below him, Dylan a little over 6, and Debbie at 375.
Not shabby, not shabby. What's we got going on in all 3 clubs?
How about the $50,000 zero entry free roll? There is only one qualifier left coming up in just a couple weeks.
Yes.
If you have your hours played in the clubs in San Angelo, Midland, or Odessa, you are qualified to get into a $30 qualifier, get in the top 10%, and come back right here to KoJack's and play on this table at the end for that $50,000 prize pool. 40 of it in the prize pool, 10 to mystery knockouts at the final table, and that fantastic belt.
That belt's coming back to KoJack's. I just want to let everybody know what's going on, Austin. What's going on, Family Guard by Trish AI. Brax or Roy will win. I love it. So, yeah, the belt's coming to KoJack's. I just want to go ahead and let y'all know that. Yeah, gonna hate to be the bearer of good news, but it's coming home.
Speaking of KoJack here, the house hand in George, who just got these new chips, he's going to call Billy. Actually, he's going to make a play back at Billy, who raised it up to 85 with the 10-7 suit in the hijack, trying to pick up some blinds. And George's going to play right back at him. Billy's got a healthy stack. And how about this, Charlie? Dylan pocket 10s. Tough decision.
Stuck in the middle.
You see a bet and a raise, and you've got a pocket pair. I don't hate the fold, Charlie. These ladders are big in this tournament. And that's what he chooses to do, and I like it.
Look at all the big hands behind him. Queen Jack.
Yeah, and
Roy says, gosh, I wish I was in a different position.
he's only lamenting because he's got so much out there. He's not going to be able to call there. And Billy, who was making a move, and I respect it, might just need to posture here for a moment and throw this one into the mug. George is not going to put these newfound chips into play super easily.
He could call. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, wow, they are going to play. I did not expect that call there.
A
So
lot of play time between most of these players.
every one of these players here is more than experienced in tournament action. So lots of levels being played here. So you see an
Look at
ace, 7, 8. Now, if Billy thinks that George is doing this with a pocket pair, he thinks he may be able to play off of that ace. It just goes check, check.
And I like the check by Billy. And George just takes advantage. It says $1.25, buck and squirt.
That's it. Billy going to float with the bottom pair. Is that?
He's got 4 spades.
Is it 2 spades?
Yeah, he's got 4 spades.
I was wanting to get a look at the flop to see if that was accurate. It is. Wow. So yeah, Billy here not going to be able to go anywhere.
He flopped the best that he can hope for when you call with 10-7 suited.
Absolutely. And
And
immediate
bink.
payoff. Immediate bink. 3 on the turn. And now Billy here has the check mark. George doesn't have much, so I don't know if George is going to get too out of line on anything here. He doesn't have any draws. Probably not going to fire again into Billy, so Billy's going to try to get some value here. Now, he just goes all in, just says heck with it.
Yeah. We'll just end it right there. I'll
Yeah.
grab those newfound plaques and put some chips in my stack. We'll move on to the next day. Now Billy's got 1.6 million in his stack. George still with 1.4. Roy 1.2. Duplantis 1 million. Nassim just under 900 at 855. Braxton at 695. Dylan 615. And your short stack right now, who's been very quiet at this table, Miss Debbie. She's at 375.
Hasn't had much to play with, but you know, these guys, the way they're making plays and making these bets, you know, we just saw Henry go out in ninth for $1,000. 1,400 is the next, then it jumps up 2,000, 26, 34, 42, all the way up to $10,000. But these guys have not been afraid the last 20, 30 minutes or so
No,
to
they've been playing.
get into the mix. They're going for that 10,000.
Yeah, we've seen hands 7-5, 10-7. I mean, not necessarily just protein quantity hands, you know, just the big muscle.
They're
We've seen everybody in.
They're playing to win, as they say, not just trying to ladder. Folds over to Nassim. He's got the queen jack suited in the hijack. Could see him raise this one up to maybe 100 or just a min raise to 80. Kind of get the same message across.
Yeah, at this point in time, 80,000, same thing as
Well,
150,000.
that's what I was saying earlier about not bloating the pot for no reason.
Yeah, a lot of times you see a lot of players make that mistake, and you'll have 2,000 chips out there.
Oh, and Braxton here in the big blind, and it could look like he's making a play back when we see that he actually has the pocket kings.
This is going to go.
It's just going to go all in. Yeah, he's just going to end it now. And Nassim wants a count. We know it's a posture, though, Nassim.
No, Nassim does like to play, though.
I don't know.
He's hoping that he has something like pocket 10s, pocket 9s, ace 10s suited.
Yeah, but he's also a guy that dresses well enough for camera time.
Look. Look.
There's no world he's calling here. You know he's not calling. But it's okay. Like I said, stylish guy. He can take all the camera time.
Bet you $1 he calls.
They were talking about that watch the other day. Do you know what that is?
No.
Chase will tell us all about it. It is something that I did not expect.
I'm sure it's a very expensive watch.
Yeah, but I couldn't wear it. But Nassim can definitely pull it off.
Oh, yeah. It goes right with his style. I mean, I wish I could dress like that.
I mean, he knows Braxton's capable of a move for sure. You know what I mean? Like, he could think that Braxton's just thinking that he's going after the blinds. So he could feel like the queen jack is ahead in a lot of worlds here.
If you think queen is high,
I mean, he's
look at him looking at the clock. He's looking at the clock, thinking about it.
He's still got 775 behind him. He lets it go. Yeah, he is going to go ahead and fold that, as I figured.
Braxton's not going to show this one.
No, definitely not.
He's going to make Nassim think that he got away with one.
Yeah.
So Braxton now moving on up. He's 835 now.
Yeah, getting those chips back that he gave over to George on that tough hand.
Sometimes you gotta pay chips to get chips. It looked like he just maybe wanted that information from George.
And in a deeper tournament, it's definitely valuable. Here, the blinds have accelerated so much. We're going to have to reduce this table down to about 4 or 5 players before we really start getting some moving room. So Brian in the big blind, 40,000 with a 40,000 ante. Miss Debbie needs to pick up a hand here.
I know she's running out of time. She's big blind next hand, so she's going to have to put what 80,000 chips out there.
7-4 is not going to do it. Some love that hand, but not in this position. This one folds all the way around to the button with a quickness.
It looks like they're getting ready for a break.
Yeah, I think they are going on a break. And Braxton here to 9-6. Does he try to pick up Brian's stuff here? No, just wants to see a flop.
Brian says run it. If Brian knew in any world that he was that far ahead of Braxton right now, he
exactly. So ace 8, jack here. Brian top, and it's really good because there's no way that Braxton's going to put him on an
king.
ace. Oh, it was a king? Okay, I thought I saw an ace on the board for a moment.
Now it's going to be, I was going to say first to bet, first to win, but it looks like it's just
they're just going to try to get to a showdown here. Well, no, Braxton might go for value here. He's tripped up again on the river.
He bets 65.
Yep, and Brian.
He's going to show the 9.
He's going to show the ace and let it go.
Braxton, find out.
Yelling at Braxton there.
He shows him the 9 of hearts, just like that.
I had the nuts on TX Poker Online and got rivered.
That's what the squirrel said.
So these players are going to go on a break. And this is what you're watching. We're looking for the main event champion here on this final table end of summer series. The main event. And what else we got coming up here, Charlie?
We were talking about that just a few minutes ago. We've got 2 satellites to some very big events. The World Series of Poker series is coming to Texas Card House. They have a $2 million guaranteed main event that we have a satellite to on September the 3rd, 2 seats guaranteed, and then you flip over to the High Roller Ring event, $200,000 guaranteed, a $3,250 buy-in. KoJack is going to be running a satellite on September the 1st and guaranteeing 1 seat.
For only $120, $120 entry to win a $3,250 High Roller entry into the Big Tex High Roller event in the Texas Card House. I mean, that's a heck of a deal.
You ever hear that song, Put Me In, Coach?
That's it. And then, like you said, Thursday, 2 days later, we're going to be giving away 2 tickets into the main event, the $1,700 entry tournament at Texas Card House in Austin for only $120 entry as well. And that was a $2 million guaranteed tournament that you can get a ticket in for only $120.
I might have to go win that.
And as always in satellite events, we'll give away as many tickets as the prize pool can afford. So we're just guaranteeing 2 seats to that main event and 1 to the High Roller, but definitely we'll give away more the more entries we have, and we could have a lot of them.
Yes. So let's take a real quick break.
Yep. So Chase, you're back? Not yet. Sort of. Chase is hiding over there.
Hey,
Players are on break. We'll be back with you in just a few moments. Quite a few people tuned in across all of our social medias. We actually have to take a break ourselves. But about a 10-minute break is what I'm guesstimating.
That sounds good.
And don't go anywhere because, like I said, we still have 8 places, 8 people to get through to find out who's going to take down this $10,000 first place prize. So keep an eye on that timer. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
30,000 up for grabs.
That's it. So back into the game a little bit earlier than the clock. Hope you are still not jump scared by the voice there. Boo. But we're not going to miss any action here on this final table. You're just now tuning in. The end of Summer Series main event, final 8 players. We saw Henry Munoz from San Angelo getting 9th for $1,000. And here we see Nassim.
Look at Mr. Rice in the chat. When does Billy and Braxton get heads up? I've seen this story before.
It's not a bad pick, especially after that monster hand from Billy earlier to get that healthy chip stack to kind of coast through this a little bit, have some room to motivate. Nassim's going to raise it up under the gun.
Billy escapes danger with the King 10 folding under the gun, but it looks like George is in trouble here with the Queen Jack suited.
Yeah, he's going to open his range up a little bit against Nassim here. Late position raise should show a little bit of strength, but George feels like I have position and I can play. Okay, we got a heater graphic. That's cool.
We got a heater going.
But a good call by George as we see a jack high flop. Deuce 9 jack.
The greatest part about that was watching Ashley turn around and look, and that was the kind of look, I hit the wrong button.
Well, she's predicting George's heater here since he flopped top pair.
Nassim C-bets 80,000.
Oh, and just immediately binks the ace on the turn. So George, knowing that definitely is going to be within his range, and Nassim's not even going to check it over. He's going to lead back out.
And just with the speed that he just bet this, that's telltale sign George knows.
250. George not going to continue this hand. Not liking that turn card.
No, not a very good bluff spot for George. Not a very good call spot. Just kind of a good get out of there spot.
Yeah, but he does still have 1.2 million, so this hand didn't hurt him too badly.
No, even the call of 250 and 250,000, that still leaves him right under it.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
he's going to be a non-believer for one street at least. 5 on the river, no help to either player. Nassim here with a third pot bet behind. You know it's got to go all in, right?
And there it is.
And George, that's the only reason I think I would have folded that turn. Because you know that Nassim's going to be doing that on that river, try to catch a queen or a jack, gamble a little bit there. He's still got over $1 million in chips.
Well, you know, knowing Nassim, maybe George put him on exactly 3-4.
Right? Never know.
But even Nassim's little smirk right there when he laughed, it's just a telltale sign I had an ace.
Oh, yeah.
Even if he doesn't show it, he slid it away the way he did. That's a telltale sign of I had the ace.
Yeah, George played the hand just fine. Still has plenty of chips left. You see they're 4th out of 8. Almost $1 million in chips left. Blinds are 25, 50, and 50. 125,000 in orbit. So,
Ooh.
Golly,
Getting up there.
Miss Debbie needs some hands quick.
yeah, 275 in her stack.
Small blind this hand. She needs some. Oh, look at that. The best hand in poker.
And I think it's going in the muck, Charlie.
Any time but a final. Well,
Now, here's a good way to get some of those chips back.
he looks back just to double check what the blinds are.
Pocket kings for George. You're going to raise it up. Roy with a real pretty big hand cracker, but throws it in there.
Not getting spicy this time.
No.
Debbie out of there.
Oh,
That's probably the best hand she's seen
yeah,
so far.
it is. Unfortunately for her, she can't play it, and Billy not waking up with anything. So George getting an orbit back right before the blinds get to him. So it's all about survival and laddering up here. $10,000 for first place.
Ship it home. That trophy is ready to be taken. It's ready to be grabbed.
Reese is now interfacing with the computer directly.
Somewhat.
Look at Gavin. That would be a pretty BA tattoo. Yep. Needs to get it on there.
And here, I'm going to put this here for now, but I'm going to hide it. We just wanted to show these payout places here. We'll get those shown up here shortly, but I don't want you to miss any of the action.
Like I said, interfacing. He's got the mono wire right out of his wrist like Johnny Mnemonic. And looks like a walk, first walk that we've seen. Nassim going to turn over
The 7-4.
something.
Nassim just seen a walk.
Hey.
Hey, let's see those
Here's a little
payouts.
clip here. We had $10,000 up top, 14th place, 500, And then 13th place, 600. We'll get some names on some of these cashers for you guys. We saw the top 10 come to the final table, $800 for that final 9 bubble. And of course, we saw Henry get that $1,000 payout for his 9th place finish. And the rest of the money is now up for grabs between these top 8.
Debbie's got to be proud of herself. Only lady at in the final 27, and now at the final table. She's on life support now, but she's not out. All she needs is just a couple double ups.
Absolutely.
Well, if she hasn't played a hand for a while, that image is very tight. I think it is possible. She could steal a couple.
She could have probably snuck that one away. Well, you got Nassim and George. They got mountains of chips. Never mind.
Nassim and George both been pretty active. Not really sitting back and waiting too much.
And Nassim is a battle-y player.
Yeah, he's going to raise this one up to try to
just a plaque and a chip.
Steal away that big blind there of George. George 10-7 suited. He can play it post flop, guys.
He is.
That's what's going to happen.
You look at this table, and there's 5 players that are post flop players.
Absolutely. Jack 9 King.
Ooh, and that's what happens. I mean, George has Nassim somewhere in the ace realm. This board is a perfect 2 clubs, straight draw, king, jack, everything out there. Nassim's going to bet, George is going to raise.
If I start to say, if Nassim's always going to see bet this here, and if George can find it,
that double gutter,
he's just going to call though. Yeah, that double gutter's there. Queen on the turn, immediate does bring the front door clubs, but I don't think George is too worried about that. Nassim immediately checking that turn card as this board is.
You want to see George check? Watch this. George is going to bet.
He's got to bet at least a couple 100,000. He can't let this one check through just in case it goes one more club.
Yeah, that is a good point.
If it wasn't for that.
Hey, Chase, tell us about this watch.
That is AP Swatch collaboration.
That's a Swatch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Swatch were so big in the 1900s.
Yep. They started doing a couple of collabs. That's the AP collab. They did, I can't remember what the other one was. It was based on the planets. This one just based on the Royal Oak design. Nassim told me he won that out of Icy Box. He won that out of a giveaway. They were going for $4,000 or $5,000 for a little while, only worth about $300, $400.
Yeah, I don't know what any of you guys are talking about.
There you go. Ask me about watches. I know a couple of things.
I have an Apple Watch. Tell me about it.
That's pretty cool. You can change the faceplate on there.
But we were saying it's a fantastic watch. I couldn't pull it off. Nassim fits perfectly for him, though.
Kind of look like Lego watches, don't they?
It reminds me of a Legos watch or like a Cabbage Patch Kid watch. Debbie's on life support. She's got to find it.
Can she pick one up here? She's got a few hands to look at before the blinds get back around
She's
to her.
got 5 hands before the blinds get back to her.
Doesn't like the Queen 7. Don't blame her on that
Best
one.
hands, Queen Jack so far.
Nassim on the button. He's been mixing it up a lot. Does he want to make another play here from the button with the Queen 10? He's reaching.
He sure does.
Yeah.
He likes the buck and a squirt.
That's it. 125 to go.
And the 10-9 could play back at him again, but he decides not to.
I'm not going to continue to poke at him too much. Dylan here, 8-4. So Nassim taking it down the easy way.
Poker's so easy when you're getting cards.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world when you get good cards and nobody else gets nothing.
That's how I like to play. Doesn't happen very often, but it's about the only time I can win. Oh, Mike Sawyer's in the chat saying Debbie would be running a lot better if she had a different jersey on.
What are you talking about? That's the national or the Super Bowl champions right there. It's our year.
What year?
This year.
Yeah.
Yeah, this year.
Would that be the first year?
Since 1996, yes.
Okay, so, yeah.
You shut up. Back in the 1900s. I'm still a Cowboys fan.
Look at Braxton here. Pocket jacks under the gun. Going to raise it up. Looks like 140.
And the Queen Jack from Debbie goes into the muck. That's going to be one of the better hands she's seen, but definitely don't want to call.
George here with some big hand slayers, suited connectors, 9-8 of clubs. On the button in position. He's been mixing it up, but he chooses not to this time. I think he genuinely was thinking about it there for a moment.
If there wouldn't have been a small blind with still cards, he would have called.
Yeah. And does Roy? Yep, Roy doesn't have anything there as he throws it into the muck. So Braxton picking up that round of blinds, going to get through this orbit for free, and that is the key to tournament poker, especially a late tournament poker with the blinds this high.
Break out the VCR tapes. Oh, I got them all, Mike. I got them all.
I believe it.
I will say that I've had multiple reports that they looked pretty good in their preseason game yesterday.
Multiple reports.
Multiple reports. The Cowboys looked decent. I wouldn't know. I didn't get to watch. I was too busy working.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, if you haven't seen the in-booth camera here, we are using toothpicks to hold up our eyelids.
Pretty much. It's been a long week. But like Charlie said earlier, I mean, we had over 70,000 of guarantees. Ended up being almost 160. I think he said.
Yeah, I think a little over.
Massive prize pools.
168, 168, 168.
Yeah, more than $250,000. You say it like that. It sounds like
Oh
a
my
lot.
gosh.
Sounds good.
My brain just went.
$250,000 handed out.
More than.
More than. George raising it up on the cutoff here with the ace queen suited. Braxton in the big blind. He defended it last time a little too heavily, but he did defend
He
it.
thought about it.
Yeah.
Didn't want to do it again.
So would that be like a $250,000?
Uh-huh. Sure would. The commutative property of multiplication says yes.
Do we need to do a matrice?
Yes.
Okay.
A single matrice. Oh, man. Yeah, this is a tight table. I think that's what I'm learning right now.
That's what tournament play is all about.
Yep. You kind of want to be on the bottom part of that graph, but really looks like Nassim making it work for him. Braxton, George, all doing very well at the top part of the graph.
Billy's working his way there, but the hands he's been playing, they're good hands. Oh, Debbie's running out of time. Come on, girl.
Got one more hand. Needs to pick it out here. Pulled it around to George with the queen jack. It's been the star hand of the night so far.
Yeah.
Lots of queen jacks being dealt out, and he's going to take this time to make a play again on the blinds.
You notice he hadn't bet with a plaque one time.
No, leave it there for
He likes the
intimidation.
chips. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he likes the chips.
Roy, who's been more quiet than I've ever seen him at a table, just hasn't caught much of anything. Here we see Brian going to make the call to pocket sevens.
Great spot to have pocket sevens, get a discount, and a great hand to have with that board.
7 in the window. Hopefully
That's
they
it.
have an ace. Let's see what we can get. He needs to check it.
He's got to check it one time, Brian. Oh, he's going to reach, and George is going to have to let this one go.
Yeah, because even if he's representing the ace right there, George can't call.
Yeah, if Brian could have checked that, George would have definitely c-bet there with the ace being in his
He's going to
range.
show it too. He's
Yeah.
proud of it.
Yeah, he is proud of it. I see that proud smile.
That's like a
No.
goo tiger smile.
Uh-huh.
Y'all watched any of that Stuart Fells to Save the Universe?
I've seen precisely 5 minutes of it
Oh, it's so
when you showed it to
yeah,
me.
it's
on your
so
phone.
crazily good.
Never even heard of it.
It's the new spinoff of Big Bang Theory, and Sheldon and Leonard created this contraption that split the universe into multiple universes, and they continuously travel through each of them trying to fix it. And it had Raj in the first one, it had Penny in the second one, it had Bernadette in the third one. It's not a 4-camera like Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon and Bandy and Georgie's First Marriage. It's a 1-camera, so they have a lot of special effects.
Interesting.
Ooh,
How about this one here?
and just a normal raise. Look at that.
Yeah,
bucket
it
of
looks
squares.
like he's making a play from the button. That's the worst part about it. But it's going to work as Miss Debbie with the 7-4
Wow.
again.
He says wasted.
He shows the aces.
Come on, Debbie, you got to get a hand.
Yep. Didn't want to seem like he was just making a play there. That way he can make a play next time. And yeah, the ever-present Ricky checking in on us, see if we need anything from the snack bar.
Ricky P, what it be?
Yeah, he made day 2.
Yeah,
Yes,
he did.
He made day 2.
He was scheduled to work today. Said, I'm gonna fire a bullet.
Yep.
Next thing he knows, he's in day 2.
Bagged up and
He says, I can't work today.
made some money. Nassim under the gun here. Ace Jack suiting and raise up to 100,000. George is just eternally active here with the King Queen offsuit. Makes the call. Braxton Ace 4 offsuit. 3-bet incoming. He did-
Shove. I think he shoves.
He did it.
Mm.
No,
It's either shove or fold.
yeah, decides not to. You know, with the rest of the
7-5.
table, being so mousy, there's not really a whole reason just to keep picking on Nassim and George.
Yeah.
Just kind of let it go and keep going. Billy can defend his big blinder with the 8-7 offsuit.
I like to defend. That is a good hand post flop, or can be. A lot of potential here. And whiff, whiff, whiff. Okay,
Except for
never mind.
Nassim.
Yeah, Nassim hits the jack.
I'd like to see
Pretty good.
Nassim check it at this point, though. He doesn't typically check his hands when he hits top. He bets them.
No, but you know, it's still going to look like just a C bet, and so there's worlds where George could make a play back at him here, because George is just. We've already seen the hand history between these three, just literally in the last 45 minutes, kind of gone back and forth, but not this time. He's going to check back his cards. Man, 200,000 is a lot, though, guys. What
It
do
is
y'all
a
think?
chunky bet.
Yeah, he does decide against it. I think he really wanted to, but
If he connected a little better with the board, I think he could have floated there. But with 2 diamonds, you just got too many reverse implied odds.
yeah, then like I said, he's made a play at Nassim a couple times already.
Got Megan in the chat calling us the dynamic trio, a.k.a. the terrific 3. I'll take it.
It's the first time all three of us have been in the booth that I can remember.
That makes me think of an old cartoon, the ambiguously.
Yep. Trio this time.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That cracks me up.
Oh, don't put a tired Charlie in the booth.
Yeah, we're talking SNL. We're talking poker.
Oh yeah.
Facebook chat talking about fantasy football, a live
Hey.
draft with all 3 rooms.
Oh.
It would be cool, but it would be like herding cats.
Yeah, I'll take Lamb. I'll take Deuce McAllister.
So everybody off the winning team, Cowboys.
Uh-huh.
I mean, just draft the Cowboys, you win.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Cowboys Super Bowl champions this year in market,
Yeah, as cool as that would be,
August 23rd.
fantasy football's
Saints.
tough once you start getting too many people involved.
You know, I really like the Fan Duels and the Fan Kings and all those. But after I started seeing people putting in hundreds of entries when they let you put in more than one, it kind of dilutes the pool, because it's just like if you had a lottery with 3 numbers, you could buy every combination of numbers in a day. I looked that up to see how much money you would have to spend on the lottery when the Mega Millions was $1 billion. It would cost $247 million to buy every combination of numbers.
Yeah, and then
You have to hope that somebody else doesn't hit it, and you have to chop it.
I think the only thing that holds them back is the physical ability to purchase all of those numbers.
Yes, because there was somebody that bought one of those lottery machines, opened up a fake convenience store, and just bought them all from his convenience store under his LLC. Feds got him good.
Woo. Yeah,
They
that's a
will.
little time.
Braxton here's going to raise it up with a 9-7 suited in George and Nassim's blinds.
Adrian's got it nailed to the head right here. This looks like an easy table, bunch of soft players.
George making a call. Suited ace deuce of diamonds. Good defend here. Unfortunately, no diamonds on this flop, but he does spike the ace.
I'd hate to be at this table. Actually, it'd be an honor to be at this table.
Yeah, I would love it for the 10 seconds that I would last.
Yeah, because
Oh, look at that.
There
yeah,
it is.
because
There it is.
Look at the George here checking it over, and Braxton going to continue the story here, guys. I know y'all are making fun, but
No.
I'm watching this hand here.
No,
I'm trying.
Braxton
good
here
one.
betting right into George, and that third ace there definitely makes that deuce kicker feel better. Braxton not betting a lot. George not letting it go.
George making it look like he's on a flush draw.
Yeah, just making the call.
Yeah,
Flush
there's
draw doesn't get there.
Full house for George. Braxton not going to fire again here. I don't believe he would have to make it way too big to be worth it. He's going to have to bet.
And
Yeah,
there's-
he's
there's
just going to
no
let
world
it go.
that
Yeah.
he would fold.
Yeah.
And George gentlemanly immediately turns over the hand, not having to want to see what Braxton was doing all that betting with. So Braxton there doing what he does best, just the tough target at the table. He keeps going after George.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you go after the tougher players.
Well, it definitely helps you get that upper hand, get them off the table for certain.
Yes.
But, at this rate, like I said, these players, they're just putting in these chips irrespective of the ladder, they're going for that 10,000 up top. They are not scared. You've got Miss Debbie here on life support, and these guys do not care that they could get eliminated before her.
And she's doing her best just to let him. I mean, George has been highly active so far.
That's what I said. These guys are playing to win.
There he is, Ricky Prince, the 12th man.
Man, if y'all don't know what team he's cheering for, he has been a Seahawks fan since they came into the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, I assumed he liked the Dirty Birds.
There it is. Miss Debbie finds her a hand. The ace-deuce suited. I like it. 125.
Billy, how do you fold that?
It's suited, too.
I know.
The seam out of there. George
She
with
make
the
it
queen
through?
4. I think she's about to pick up some blinds.
George is saying, man, I wish I had anything to call with.
Yeah, George is
Oh,
going to
he
put a
does
little
call
bit,
anyway.
little bit at risk here. And Dylan, he's only got 390 himself. That's the only reason I thought there might be a world.
George was really hoping that he called also.
Yeah.
Scared.
4
All
versus
in.
ace deuce.
King 10-10. Miss
Ace
Debbie's
high.
still ahead.
Still best.
Looking to dodge a queen or a 4 here. There's a 5.
5-3 so strong.
And there's the 3 on the river.
Miss Debbie survives with the ace high. The 5-3 would have won, Charlie. Good job.
I'm telling you, if you're playing poker and you're underestimating how strong 5-3 is, you're just playing it wrong.
We've got Richard getting into the box, and while he is getting into the box one more time, the Texas Card House in Austin WSOP Circuit Series coming up in September, and we're going to be giving away tickets for it. 2 tickets to the main event. Thursday, September 3rd, a $1,700 entry, $2 million guaranteed tournament. You can win a ticket right here at KoJack's for only $120, and also bonus a couple days before that, a ticket into the Big Tex High Roller event, a $3,250 ticket, $3,250 entry for only $120 here at KoJack's on Tuesday, September 1st. So 2 chances, 2 satellites here at KoJack's to take some big bucks, big entries over to Texas Card House in Austin for their WSOPC event coming up this month.
Now, you probably won't see any of the 3 of us in those satellites because management gets a free ticket, I'm told, into those satellites anyway.
Pay for it by Reese?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
I would love to play poker.
Hey, what were you doing earlier on?
Not today. Not yesterday.
Ah,
And the seam here is suited ace deuce in the cutoff.
Ace of spades, go all in. Come on. Nah, it's
Gonna
good
reach
enough for a
some
raise.
chips.
bucking a squirt?
I love how much he's getting involved in this. He is not afraid.
Yeah, he's mixing it up. Makes me think my strategy at this table might just be raise every hand and fold anytime you get a caller.
You see Roy frustration there. One of the more active players at the table that hasn't played hardly anything. The cards have not even come close to cooperating.
That's right.
No.
Can't even get creative with some of the hands that he's had.
No, the hands have been all in seat 4, 5, and 9. And 3.
As I would say, Billy launched into the final table here with his
Yeah.
6s flopping his head.
Yeah, I mean, you see it right there, cooler, 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 as Adam Sandler says it.
Is that?
Cooler?
Oh, Chris Brindle in the chat saying
Yeah.
Braxton without the signature green tree cap.
Man,
That is true.
you nailed it, Brindle. Braxton, every tournament that he plays here, he wears that green tree hat. And today it is not on. I'm surprised he hadn't gone out to his truck and gotten it yet.
Brian with the King 7 gonna get out of here.
So in football, baseball, basketball, there's superstitions.
Uh-huh.
Do poker players have superstitions?
Yep, that's why I wear the same underwear every day.
Oh,
Wait, you don't do that?
I flip it inside out.
Okay, good. Woo! I thought I made a fool of myself for a second.
Oh.
Roy with the King Queen and
Finally,
the
a
small
hand. It's
blind.
got to feel like aces. Not only handcuffed by bad cards, but when you have Braxton directly on your left.
And he does the min
Tough.
raise here.
Tough one there for him, but he's going to see if he can make some stuff happen here. Braxton going to defend his position. Heads up.
All right, we're off to a flop.
4 queen 10. Good flop here for Roy.
King Queen holding up so far.
And Roy here going to bet. And Braxton, going to do one of two things. He's either going to fold or he's going to make a play back at him. I don't think, unless he wants to call to try to represent a developing card like another diamond or a Broadway card to try to get Roy off of it. But I think the better play here is probably to let this one go because Roy's been pretty tame. And
Well,
so,
Reese, you think like a 2-time bracelet winner because that's exactly what he does.
well, if you can't do it, teach it. That's what I say.
And Mr. Richard in the box getting ready to pitch out heat. This is going to be absolutely wild. Yeah, some of those big pots, 1.6 million right off the rip of this
Yeah,
final
that was
table.
that second hand or first hand of the final table.
Unbelievable. Ooh, Megan saying, great dealer alert. She likes Richard. Who doesn't? And he is. I told you, dealing out heat, dealing with the pocket queens. The ladies finds a spot to go all in. Let's see if they hold.
Yeah, and it's a good position for it as well. It can pick up two full round of orbit to the small and the big blind and can look a little bit steely, could get a lighter call, but neither player waking up with a hand here.
And Dylan playing very patiently. Does not show the ladies.
Yeah, they kind of did.
Kind of. A little bit. And we are off to hand number 42. And Nassim taking a lap around the table, just flexing on folks.
And like I said, well dressed for the stream, nice and colorful.
Yeah, Megan says she's a fan of that shirt as well in the chat.
I like it. Very stained glass looky.
Stained glass, kind of looks like one of those puzzles where all the pieces are shaped the same and you have to... I'm showing my age. That's back from the 1900s.
Folds around to Braxton on the button. Does he want to make a move again?
The old spare tire on the button.
He's only got 540,000 though. It's kind of limited here for him because Miss Debbie could wake up with a hand that she has to go all in with her short stack as well, and he's just hoping she doesn't wake up with it this time, and she does not. So a good gamble there by Braxton.
Yes, indeed, it did work. Debbie counting out the small blind here, committing a large percentage of her stack, but she is still alive, still holding on to hopes of that $10,000 payout. I see him stretching his legs, walking around again.
Yeah, Braxton, George, and Nassim, you see the most active at this final table.
By a long shot.
And just unafraid of the short stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just playing their own game and not worrying about the ladder.
Yeah, and that's sometimes how you got to do it. They have been chipping up pretty effectively.
They can't knock anybody out here. So we're looking at blinds, like I said, 125,000 in orbit. We need to knock out 3 or 4 people before we can start getting some room to maneuver, as they say in these tournaments. You're basically committing so much of your stack.
Yeah, blinds are about to go up, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, Roy here going to make it 150,000 with his ace-8 offsuit in the hijack, and Braxton finds a hand pocket. Kings in the cutoff, 665. Debbie lets her queen 10 go. I don't think Roy's going to be able to call this. If it's a pocket pair, you might only have one over. If it's any ace, you're crushed.
Mm-hmm.
So Roy here trying to make a move, just happened to be at the wrong time. He's looking at Braxton like he can get a read.
Yeah, one of the few times the ace of spades, it's not advised to go all in here.
Like I said, he's just 665. It's for almost all of Roy's chips as well. He just didn't play this long to get it in with ace-8.
Mm-hmm.
Just unfortunate for him that Braxton woke up with one. He's not going to show that one either.
No, wise move. Showed the aces earlier. That's good enough. Hey, watch it in 15 minutes on the stream.
He said Roy finally catching some hands.
Yeah. Trying to.
Total tank time, that's basically how long it's been their turn.
Yeah.
And Braxton, Nassim, and George, since they've been involved the most, obviously spent the most time in the tank, but nobody's taken a real long time for anything. Been a lot of big decisions, but these guys have been pretty quick about it. Definitely the experience coming through on tournament play for these guys.
Yeah, about a half a level for the top 2 players in tank time. George with the queen 10 suited under the gun, piecing together a call.
Surely not.
Yeah, it's a raise.
Yeah, 115. Yeah, you definitely don't want to call this
No.
late in the game.
No, that's why the question mark was punctuated with another question mark.
Did Debbie find something here? 10-9 suited.
9.
I don't hate it.
But I don't like a call here, Debbie. Shove it. Nope, she is going to make the call, it looks like.
About half of her stack in. Why not? Billy here in the small blind. Nassim, not much more to him. We've seen him defend the big blind a couple times. I don't know if he'll do it with the 6 deuce, knowing that Debbie's going to shove it in on this flop a lot of the times. So she is almost pot committed. And unfortunately behind here, George's queen 10 and Miss Debbie's 10-9 suited on an 8-king-ace board.
Ooh.
2 hearts for George. He's going to put her the rest of the way in, and I don't know if she can continue, Chase.
Yeah, I don't see a world, as you like to see, where she continues there. Looking for black cards, that board all red. Not going to help her out too much.
And George shows her the flush draw and gut shot there. Stick a gamble, try to see a flop with the suited connectors. I don't hate it.
It's down to 1 big blind effectively when you factor in the ante.
You know, these guys have basically ignored her short stack in the last hour. So you never know. She could just sit there with 100K and ladder up. But these guys are, I mean, they are just throwing down at one another.
Yeah, this is an absolute battle right now. And Debbie does have a couple of hands to feel it out, pick a spot. Let's see if she's able to find a spot right here.
She's under the gun. She's going to be, like you said, effectively all in the next 2 hands. Maybe she'll wake up with something here.
Dylan with the 8s, also a short stack, needs to make a move.
No, she's not under the gun. I'm sorry.
All in.
Yep, there it is. Dylan going
found
all
his
in.
spot, and that's what I was just saying. If somebody wakes up and knocks out Dylan, she's just made an extra $400 for saving that last 100K behind.
Not a bad way to make money. Sit at a table with some absolute legends. Let them duke it out.
Yeah, Dylan here, though. I like that he's going in pretty heavily. $500,000. And it's going to be for a significant enough amount of chips to give people hesitation.
Yep.
Braxton here, winning a countdown with the ace-10 suited. But again, Dylan has not gotten out of line, has not played many hands. Ace-king, ace-queen, ace-jack, pocket 10s, pocket jacks, pocket queens, pocket kings, all in his range. So it's a pretty hand, but I just don't think that Braxton's going to put in half of his stack when he could be way outkicked by a better ace.
Check out what a call would look like. Oh,
wow, he
crossed the line
did
with it.
not
What
expect
a
that
read.
call, yeah. So he's going to be where Braxton was hoping he is. Pocket pair of less than 10s.
And Nassim with the king 9
Yeah, we see
would
the
be in
hearts.
a lot of trouble if he calls.
Some more hearts going into the muck, unfortunately, for Braxton. George getting out of the way, and we are going to be all in at risk. Dylan, pocket 8s in the lead, though, against the ace-10 of Braxton. Once again, Miss Debbie rooting for an acer at 10 as she's kept that little short stack alive.
What a gentleman Braxton is, helping out, moving some chips around the table. 965,000 in the middle. And a queen, a 10, and a 5 come off. Braxton pulls ahead.
Braxton does bink the 10. An 8 and only an 8 for Mr. Dylan.
Oh, instead it's another
Doesn't
10.
happen, and we have our 8th place finisher for $1,400. Well played, Mr. Dylan. You know, Charlie picked him as a dark horse. I'm going to say it while Charlie's not here to admit it, but he did. He played well in the first flights and played well all day here today to get to this position. Just kind of went card dead.
That's what happens.
Can't do that when the blinds are this high.
That is very true. Yeah, those blinds are up there.
Dave in the YouTube chat, appreciate it. Nice to see the upgrades. Appreciate it. We've get some player volumes out there soon, but right now we just have some microphones. These tournament players didn't really have the time to set up for their audio, but we can kind of hear a little bit of ambient noise, especially when the dealer smacks the tray, you know, before he deals the cards.
Yep. Always want to keep everybody on their toes.
Especially those at home.
Yep.
Braxton here, back to a healthy stack after outrunning the pocket eights. Throws his hand into the muck, though. Billy finding something to get involved with. 10-8 suited. He's set on that big stack that he built on the second or third hand.
Ooh,
now
running into it.
George here. It's twice these guys have battled out. Billy's bet into his big blind. And he's at going to make the call here with the ace-queen offsuit. Oh, yeah, 3-bet. Look at this. George announcing early the aggression on the hand.
Ooh. When you have that ace quisha, might as well.
Billy does get out of the way. Billy's got to find somebody else's blind to pick on, not George's.
Yeah,
George's. You can see that George has been defending it all night long.
If anybody is going to defend it, it is going to be George.
Before I tell you anything else, in the chat, type 1 if you're a fan of Long John Silver's. Type anything else, any other number if you're not.
Yep.
I'm telling y'all, it's a hidden treasure.
Type Dallas Cowboys are going to lose to the Saints.
No.
In the chat if you like Long John Silver.
Look, instantly. 1, 1, 1. I'm telling you,
Megan saying it's goated.
Charlie here, buying the booth some Long John Silvers.
What a nice guy.
Update. So Miss Debbie kept a little stack alive and found a ladder, Charlie.
I saw that out there. I was cheering, and gotta root. I love rooting for the underdog.
Well, I told
a veritable treasure chest has appeared.
That's what it's called, a treasure chest.
I told the chat that you had Dylan as kind of a dark horse. He was playing so well.
Oh, yeah.
That you were kind of saying low key we could see Dylan take this one down.
Yes, I called it.
Unfortunately for him, it just did not quite work out that way. The cards didn't cooperate.
Oh,
but
did
I
he
think
bust?
Yeah, he's the one that busted out, but he played well.
I didn't see him head out.
A couple of treasures.
Holy cow!
We have 2 treasure chests.
Show this on the screen. After
Yeah,
this
what's
hand.
happening right
Hold
now?
on.
Hang on.
Bring it over.
Hang on. Brian, Mr. D.
Oh, yeah.
Plantis raised it up to 150. George calls on the button with the pocket sevens, and Braxton 8-7 going to defend his big blind. So we're going to go 3 ways, over $500,000 in the pot already.
So when you do things here in West Texas, you do it to the full extent. They'll understand what we're talking about in a minute.
Yeah. So Braxton here, 8-7, least in the hand. 5 King Jack misses everyone.
If Brian,
Oh, Brian checked it.
missed his spot.
Yeah,
Missed
that
the
was
spot.
possibly there. George.
Represent Ace King right there.
George might see where he's going to be. That's exactly what's going to happen. He has the chips to make the bet here. He's going to bet at least probably 150, 200. Can't tell how much he bet there. 175.
That would have been Duplantis' spot to represent Ace King.
Absolutely. But look at this. Duplantis not going anywhere just yet. He may be able to sneak this back his direction. He makes the call.
That looks like a King Queen.
Absolutely. And that's going to put a real red light in front of George. 4 on the turn, no change.
If Duplantis would have pushed it second time, he would have won the pot. George has to
It wouldn't
check
have made
back.
much sense to bet the turn there unless he had king, queen, and diamonds. But I don't think George is going to put much more into this pot.
Look at this.
Brian's got to bet. Bet at least 300,000, Mr. Brian.
It looks like
It
about
look-
300,000.
This looks like King Queen the whole way. He said fold.
Yep. And so
He said fold.
Brian did make it back to it. Okay, Charlie, let's show the world what you bought us here for
Is
dinner.
happening.
We got the treasure chests.
That means we've got about 30 minutes on this stream before we all fall asleep.
And look at this. It is full of fish and chicken. So all of those ones in the chat, you know how great this is. Reese is already shaking his head. He knows how great it is. Ugh.
I mean, it is good. It is good, but I'm the one over closest to the mute buttons for whenever y'all are scarfing down into the microphone.
That is what is about to happen. Chase, get
Chase
ready.
says, mute my mic first.
We have been here many days this week, so I can't beat the guys up for dinner. Oh, this is my treasure chest. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to wait. Have to wait here. I'll take my turn as we scarf down stuff.
You can go first. first. My mic's not even
I know I was well because of all the plastic I had
My
muted.
mic's not even on. You can go first. Wasim looks down at ace 10.
Getting back into it.
Hijack position. He's gonna go ahead and raise it up. And George decides to be melancholy for once. We hadn't seen that much at this
Yeah,
final
let
table.
that one go. Back over to Brian in the big blind. Can't defend with just 6 deuce. So Nassim going to get away from home here. Chris Carter is saying his arteries are clogging just watching.
Charlie, no.
Heard. James in the chat. Malt vinegar or tartar sauce?
Oh, man, I wish that we could turn this camera around.
We've
right
got
here. Malt vinegar.
malt vinegar.
Have you ever had malt vinegar for that?
I have. I'm a ketchup guy. What can I say?
I'm a ketchup guy, but the fish requires malt vinegar. But I am a ketchup for the rest of it. Look at this. Even Tracy knows how great Long John's is.
Absolutely. Like I said, catfish or chicken, ketchup is the condiment. I'm Texan. What can I say?
Texan through and through. Chicken fried steak. What do you eat it with, gravy or with ketchup?
Actually, that's the only one. It could be either or. I'll take either or, depending on the gravy. I will say
gravy
that.
and ketchup together.
I don't know about all that, but
I'll even mix it with there. Yes.
You were the one digging in first. Miss Debbie, all in 50,000 in the big blind extra. She's gotten through a lot of players here.
She's gonna make it through Roy.
She found a ladder. I don't know if Braxton with the 7-3.
He has to call.
He's got the chips. It's still going to cost him
50,000 more, right?
He does make the call.
60.
60 total ish. We'll get the chips get a little bit off here in tournaments, and Mr. Brian going to make the call. So we're going to go 3 ways to an all-in $210,000 pot. Miss Debbie at risk, but well ahead.
Last lady standing.
And Braxton and Brian both sharing a card. Unfortunately, look at that.
Debbie's not dead though. 10.
Nope. 2 pair for Brian. Debbie looking for a 10 and only a 10 so far. He goes check on a dry side pot, kind of as expected. Can she catch a 10? Let the graphics play catch up here. King, no good. And it's going to go check and miss. Oh, she caught the 10. She caught the 10.
Well, how do they say it on Saturday Night Fever? Oh.
Staying alive.
Yes. Staying alive. Last lady standing is still alive and not doing too shabby now. Got a couple blinds worth of chips, about 210,000. She still needs some help.
No, the Braxton lamenting the fact that he flops 2 pair and can't really do much with it with the dry side pot, just trying to eliminate a player. But we see that it wouldn't have worked out. She rivered the gut shot.
Malt vinegar, lemon, tartar, and true Texans eat the chicken with ranch.
Chase,
I've never had Long John's.
you're going to have to get that under control.
Vanilla ice cream with a little A1 steak sauce? I'm actually going to have to try that now.
We don't need that.
I'm the weird person that orders a steak at a restaurant and a baked potato, and I ask for A1.
Yep.
And at the higher end restaurants, they look at me like I'm insulting them.
True.
And I tell them, no, it's for my baked potato.
It's for the potato.
Yeah, I put it in my baked potato.
I
It
can be
is
down with
good.
that.
It is good on the potato. I will say that.
I'm going to have to try that vanilla ice cream with a little A1.
Now, Debbie here, does she find the heater? All in 210,000 she just got with pocket queens this time.
We need to talk to our graphics
Actually,
person.
yeah,
here.
Braxton here. Looks like Braxton was one that raised it up already. The graphics not quite catching up here. He might be stuck to call here.
Yeah,
And,
doing a little math in his head, I think.
yeah, it looks like
Oh, and look at his face. He didn't want that.
yeah, looks like he was making a move and
He said that was gross. Oops.
Oops. Oops, indeed.
yeah, he has to call because he'd already put in too much. But he's got 2 live undercards.
It is possible.
Miss Debbie, 84% to go from
210.
literally nothing to
540.
yeah, 540. Queen, Jack, Trey. Braxton picks up some
1%.
1%. Yeah, never mind. The queen there. And
Okay.
Miss Debbie has gone from 0 to
100.
4th in chips. From last to about 4th. Take a look here.
Look at this. No emotion. Just stacking up her chips.
Oh, she
Season pro.
Season pro.
absolutely. Nope, she's still going to be, I don't know, we'll let the graphics run back up there. She may still be the short stack, but she's definitely got enough now to make people think twice for sure.
Yep. What a time to be quiet. Welcome to West Texas, where hot mics equal hot words.
That is live streaming for you.
Man, if you sit at the poker tables out here in West Texas, we a rowdy bunch of people. We like to have fun.
Yeah, we like to mix it up. Talk trash is part of the game.
Yes. If you're not talking trash, you're not playing poker.
That's right.
George here, 1.5 into the muck, folds all the way back around to the button. Miss Debbie letting hers go. Now battle of the blinds.
Two very battly players. Billy, yeah, he's going to try and steal it from Nassim here. Has been kind of quiet lately. I think it might pay off.
Nassim? You see that look from Nassim? Like, really?
Yeah.
Did you just raise my blind? Really?
And Nassim is going to play back. He's going to make the call. And flop comes out ace 7-5. 3 to a straight for Billy. Yeah, it's about the best you can ask for.
Nassim couldn't have missed any further, and that's going to be it. I mean, the plans of going over the top raising. At this point, it's just not in the arsenal. Not when ace comes on the flop.
No, indeed.
Can't protect it.
Can't protect it.
Murray, your Long Johnson's here. You better hurry up and get up here.
Yeah, we're all out. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you
fresh.
want any Long Johns, somebody's going to have to barf it up. Get a plate.
Reese got so excited when I told him, you get a whole treasure chest to yourself.
He loves treasure.
Oh, look at this. That's how you do it, Mom. Sit back and chill. Let them defend themselves.
That's
Love you,
right.
Debbie Glover. Love to see in the chat. Let's get some Team Debbie going in here.
Team Debbie holding on, doing real well.
She's been card dead almost the whole day
I
before
know.
those last two hands.
Well, she's laddered up already, and now, like you said, she's still the short stack, but 540K in chips.
Yeah, before that last hand, Queen Jack was her best hand, and she just patiently waited. Didn't get out of line, just held her own, wearing that All-Star Cowboys jersey.
Now the blinds have gone up 150K in the pot before anything even happens. She wins another couple of those. She's going to be chip leader.
That's what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh, and here we go, rematch.
Oh.
Billy on the button with the ace-7. This time Nassim's got pocket eights. He's got the snowmen. He is going
look
to
at this.
go all in and put Billy to the ultimate test.
He says, raise my blind one more time.
I gave you the last one, but you're not getting this one.
Poker's all about
It is.
the scenarios. I mean, just setting the story.
Setting the story and standing up for yourself. It's a psychological game.
We got some Team Debbies in here. We got some Team Roys. Donnie, we need Roy to get some cards. Roy's been so quiet at this table. Usually he doesn't have any chirping chips.
Nope.
But it's also hard for him because he's got Braxton on his left. So I think if Braxton was on his right, I think Roy'd be a little more active. But there's always that fear of what is Braxton going to do.
Completely different game if just the chairs were reversed. And it is real interesting. The situational awareness that these players carry is just
There's just so much they have to think of.
yeah, something to behold.
It's a game of chess. If
It
I do
is.
this, what are they going to do?
Mhm.
And I've got to set it up for here for the river. What am I going to do?
Yeah, and a lot of successful poker players are going to be thinking a couple of moves ahead at this final table. I think everyone is capable of 4 to 5 moves ahead.
Yep. I bet you everyone at this table can play chess too.
Yeah.
I bet you they'd bet on it.
Yeah.
Moses, how's it going, man? Hope you're feeling good. Welcome out to KoJack's Live. Woo! Into Summer Series, main event, day 2, down to
Yep.
the final 7.
That is us.
Next place out gets 2 stacks.
Love that. And Braxton with the ace-9 is going to make another play here under the gun. It's going to,
It's hard because at this point you actually have to have it, and Roy's defending with
Right.
Queen 6.
yep.
I mean, he's got to have a defense. He's got to stand up every once in a while. Can't let him walk the table.
Does not believe here. King 5-8 on the flop. Both players miss pretty heavily.
Check, check.
Yeah, Braxton does check. Not going to keep up the aggression here.
5-3 is so strong.
Every time.
Check, check.
And a 10 on the river. Braxton doesn't even...
He's ready to muck. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's ready to muck.
Did not need to bluff at it. Keep the showdown value alive. Just turn the cards over and hope they win.
And all Roy did right there was say, hey, you can't walk all over my hand.
Exactly.
Because I have a feeling if Roy would have had a monster right there, he'd have checked it the same way.
The same way.
Braxton's known as an aggressor sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I love to see it when he traps people,
Mm-hmm.
when he plays coy like he was earlier.
A pseudo trap on the last hand.
Yep, yep.
Checking with ace high. Pseudo trap. It was the best hand. Basil in the chat saying, y'all making me want some long. Oh, John Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Basil, go get your right. So my beautiful wife was nice enough to go buy this for us.
Aw.
And she sends me a text. She says, what do I get? And I said, I don't know. Get about 30 pieces of fish and chicken. And she goes, okay. So she goes through the drive-thru and she goes, that place is really expensive.
Yeah.
And I said, what do you mean? She said, it was $76. I was like, oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
Us in the Long John Silver's cult, we don't mind paying that.
No, we also could feed 8 to 10 regular humans.
But we're going to feed 3.
And we're going to feed 3.
Debbie wakes up with pocket 4s in the low jack position, and she calls the 60K big blind, and I think it's going to get all the way back.
Nassim with the king deuce. A suited king is tempting sometimes. George now with the queen jack.
I
You're
think
right.
this is like the 9th time I've seen him with queen jack.
Yeah, that hand has been moving around the table.
And he knows Debbie's not in the hand light. She's been so coy, waiting on her hands. And that's probably why he said, I'm not even going to mess with it.
I'm not even going to mess with it. Even that call shows a lot of strength.
And Braxton says, I check.
He doesn't want to. He could. He probably wants to just open fold. Not allowed in a tournament.
He looked straight at her and said, I check. And look at this. Debbie fans.
Wow.
Debbie flops a setty set.
And Braxton's going to check. I don't think any. If she put in the minimum 60K, I think Braxton still folds here.
Show it, Debbie. Show it. Show you're not playing around. Look at Braxton. Look at her.
And she does.
And a lady shows.
You gotta flop the set.
Hey, Mackenzie, Brian secretly likes it too. You know he does.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, and Ryan, she told me it was $76. She didn't tell me she bought her a piece of that chocolate cheesecake. And she's sitting there eating it in front of me when she was saying hi, giving me a kiss. And I'm just watching her, and she goes, do you like these cheesecakes? And I said, yeah, that's only the best cheesecake on this earth.
Yeah.
And so she gave me the last bite of her
Aw.
cheesecake. I was like, I love you.
I was kind of halfway hoping she would have eaten the last bite, making eye contact with you.
She's hardcore. She could have done that.
I hear the stories.
Ooh, ace 5 clubs. He says, what is that, 115?
It looks like 120. Yeah, 120 is what the graphics show. If they are to be believed.
I don't know. Ashley's over there doing the graphics. I could be wrong.
Look out. Braxton with the 7-5 out of there. Not going to play that one.
Ace 5 versus ace 5. Yeah, we know, Ricky. Debbie's in it to win it.
Ace 5 versus ace 5. What do you think the odds are of a chop? 53-47 sounds about right.
I think Billy wins this hand.
And Billy is going to bet.
He's not going to let up on aggression.
And Brian,
if he calls right here looking for a floating 3 and he doesn't hit it, he's got to go. So I mean, there's no point in even making that call right there.
He's out of there.
And here's the chip counts. Nassim, 1.7 million. George, 1.3. Billy, 1.2. Duplantis, 1.1. Braxton, 1 million. Debbie worked her way from 200 all the way up to 690,000 chips.
Yes, the chips are flying around the table. Blinds up to 30, 60, 60. Starting stack was 35,000.
That's not even enough to cover the small blind right now.
It's wild.
Isn't that weird when you think about poker? You start off with 30,000 chips, and then as blinds go up, the starting stack isn't even enough to call the small blind right now.
Insanity. That's how long these players have been playing.
Reese walks in all serious. and just grabs a treasure chest and smiles and walks off.
Bye.
Turns around and says, "Give me that bottle of ketchup."
Braxton with the King 9, the Bow Wow suited.
Yippee yo, yippee yay! Just takes one hand. You're 100% right.
Yes, it does.
What is the delay on the commentary versus the live? Same as always, Mr.
Yep.
Carter. Same as always. 15 minutes. Look at this.
Oh.
Duplantis wakes up with some Queenies.
In the small blind.
Queenies.
Queenies.
Queenie weenies.
Queenie weenies. Now, Brian could raise here to get an immediate fold, but he's going to call and really entice
One of his queens.
some sort of a bet here on the flop.
He knows what he's getting into.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the queens, jacks, they're all ace magnets. And that's what he did not want to see at this point.
Ace, 6, 5.
Check, check. Turn card comes out.
6, 4 deuce. All clubs. There's the ace.
Brian could have capitalized on that. If he doesn't, Braxton knows that if he takes a stab,
Yep.
very easily it could be over.
Now, Brian does have the queen of clubs on here, so he is going to continue. Maybe the queens are good. Maybe the club will get there. It does not. He's going to check. Let's see if Braxton can fire another one. I think good chance he can get Brian to fold.
It needs to be at least a 175, 200.
Chunky bet. I would say maybe 300 would probably get a fold, but it is a monotone board. You don't want to step in it accidentally.
And you see it right there. Braxton's asking for how many chips do you have. He sees that he actually has less than Duplantis, but it's not all about the cards you hold. It's about the cards that are representative. Perception.
Perception is everything. Hey, Big Joe in the chat cheering Brian on. What's going on, Joe?
What's up, Joe? So Braxton's going to size it up to about 325, I bet. 225?
225.
Looks
if
like
the
a-
plaques are to be believed.
Looks like a little bit of value, and
Yep.
Image gets you everything.
Yep.
And that's not even image. That's just position on the hand right there. Braxton being on the button could hold any ace deuce, any ace anything, ace X. And it shrivels those queens up every time. Answer this yourself. Every time you have jacks, what falls on the board?
42.
Yeah, Columbus held the ocean blue.
That's right.
But there's always an ace. They
Always.
don't call them ace magnets for nothing.
That is very, very true.
And that's still that first hand. Kula. Billy flopping that set of sixes and building his stack up. He's been riding the wave.
Unbelievable.
Miss Glover's got her little nice, decent size stack there. And, she got that Cowboys jersey on. That's just an automatic win. Something the Cowboys have struggled doing.
Who is 94?
That's not 94. That was 84, wasn't it?
I don't know.
If you tell me who that was, I can tell you who it is.
I can't tell you either of them. I'm just not paying attention to the Cowboys these days. Watching the main event final table right now where George picks up 5s. Some call him Jorge. Roy all in with the house hand, the King Jack.
He's been so quiet.
Yeah, this
George,
is-
ooh.
Oh, man. Billy with the ace-jack offsuit. I kind of think the book says this is a fold, but I'm not positive. He does have George to act behind, and he is not suited. And he does make the fold. Now, George with the 5s. 5s really on the line, but he makes the call, trying to knock out a player and ladder up himself. Ooh. Ace on the flop. A queen on the turn.
Straight for the house.
Straighty
hand.
straight.
Brian's queen's coming out of hand too late right there. And just like that, Roy Hall with the KoJack at KoJack's doubles up. And if it is number 84, it's Novacek.
It is Novacek.
Yep.
No, I think it's 94. Is there a 94?
I don't think so. I think it's no. It is 94.
1994. Maybe that's
no. That's DeMarcus Ware then.
DeMarcus. Yeah,
it was
of
either
course.
Novacek 84, DeMarcus for 94. I guess it could have been Haley also.
Haley. Yeah, we know it's not 104.
Charles Haley. 104.
Haley Bob. Well, there's only 2 numbers on there.
Oh, two.
Can't be 104.
Look at that. All the clubs in the deck gone on the first 2 hands. Braxton looks down at a little wired set of threes. He's going to raise her on up 120. Duplantis looks down, and it's battle of Duplantis and Braxton Duplantis now. Brian looks down at ace queen. He's thinking about what he wants to do here. Braxton raises it up to 120, blinds 30, 60, and 60. And Duplantis says, we're not playing for 120. We're now playing for 350. Debbie looks down at a great hand, just a bad spot to be in. Raise and a raise right behind her.
What?
Yep.
No.
Mm-hmm. Nassim, king 9 out of there. So we're back to Braxton. It's going to cost him a couple plaques, but he's going to call with black chips.
Yep, there it is. And the rare 3-bet at this final table. She's starting to get a little spicy.
Speaking of those football helmets, it's Friday Night Lights season.
Oh, wait a second.
Football season is here, and we are now heads up, 7 up, pocket threes versus ace Quisha.
Oh, monotone board once again. Ace king 6.
But Braxton picks up that 3 high club draw. You can't feel great about it, but
Nope.
you're not dead.
Not dead. With that ace on the board, though, I don't see a call from Braxton. That is scary, scary, scary. Especially coming from Brian. We know he's not light. None of these players show up naked. They are definitely going to be playing good hands when they're betting. Or bluffs. That's poker.
Braxton knows he definitely has an ace at this point, but the question that he's asking right now is, my 3 of clubs good enough?
3 of clubs could work.
That's half my stack.
Especially
And-
with, the ace of clubs being out there.
Yeah, that's half my stack. So he knows he doesn't have the ace of clubs.
Or ace
And
X of
if
clubs.
I win this, if I make this call 545,000, that's 2.5 million. I am a massive chip leader. If I lose this hand, I'm short stacked.
And short stacked is not dead. As long as you have 1 life, you're still alive.
I wish we had a rabbit cam.
Yeah, we'll get that on the next one.
We need to build this little rabbit cam. That way we can show the viewers at home, hey, this is what would have happened.
Yeah.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Total tank time, we're on hand number, I think 60 or even more. And to have a total tank time of 13 minutes out of 60 hands, that's insanely low. These
Yeah.
players don't waste any time.
Nah, they're just going fast. And there's Mr. Reese himself.
Yep, we call him the treasure chest eater. He just grabbed him some Long Johns.
He's a treasure chest Aryan. He only eats treasure chests.
Oh, here
Maybe
we go.
that's how he got so tall.
Yeah, I wish I had his height.
Yeah, we all do.
I know, huh?
Jack 9 for
9-7?
Braxton. Yep, 9-7 out of there. Debbie out of there with the 10-8. Billy with the ace-8 on the button. Might try to steal some blinds here.
He
Thinks
sa-
better of it.
He says, "I'm not even
No.
gonna waste my time."
Nassim with the 5 deuce. Gonna give a walk to George. He doesn't want to. Nah, he does. He does. And George doesn't even show the walk. My new move is I'm going to bet every time I get a walk. Go all in on the walk and hope it holds.
I think it's Duplantis, but when he bets and somebody says fold, he says, "What was that all in I call?"
That's a good one.
Yeah, what'd you say? All in I call.
I call. I call.
I think it's actually Duplantis.
That's really fun.
So West Texas Jesus, are the Cowboys going to win it this year?
Let's see.
Hope so.
All right, here we go on to the next one. And it looks like we've got a flop out, almost a flop. No, we have antes out.
Oh,
Now we have a bet.
Braxton wakes up with the ace magnets, wired hooks, as Jack King calls it. 1 jack gone.
Nassim with the 10-9.
Nassim's got a ton of chips. He's
Nope.
not going to mess with it. George says, "Not in my house."
No thanks.
And 8-3 is no good in the hood. And he's just looking at it thinking, man, I wish I could change these cards. I wish I could change these cards.
But you can't.
I don't see much change in the chip stacks.
No. Yeah, Debbie won one, but mostly these chips have just been circulating.
Shuffled around.
Yep, circulating to the left.
And they're starting to take that $10,000 up top a little more seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Not be as splashy. I
In
swear
a
you-
manner of speaking.
I thought they were just trying to clear them out there for a minute.
Brian's 10-3, not looking so spicy. Debbie with a little happy smile is going to throw the 5-6 suited away. Billy with the 5-6 offsuit goes away. Nassim might open the queen jack of spades, and it looks like he's going to. Queen jack making its lap around the table. George with the suited king out of there, and Braxton probably going to fold the queen 3. Yep, sure enough.
And Nassim still staying active pre-flop. I like it.
I like it too. Nassim still staying on top of the chip count leaderboard as well, but not on top of VPIP, surprisingly enough. Braxton at 39% VPIP.
Never in a million years would I think that Roy would have less VPIP than Miss Debbie.
Yeah, 11% versus 12%. There's not a huge differential there, but it is enough.
The cards have not been kind to him so far, but he is still alive, and that's what matters in tournament poker.
Mm-hmm. Started the day with near $1 million in chips, by far the chip leader. Blinds back then were a cool 3K, 6K, 6K. Debbie with the jack deuce out of there. Billy with the suited king out of there, and Nassim queen jack for
Queen
the second
jack
time in a
again.
row.
It's been the hand.
Yep,
This one's not the suited variety, though. Does it make a difference?
It's almost suited.
Apparently it does. Folds around at the button. Roy
Roy.
has the Charlie on the button.
Squeeze them out.
He's reaching for chips. Charlie is giddy with excitement with the Long John's silver in hand. He's even putting on the microphone for this one.
He was bouncing around.
That was my turn to eat, and I just got to pause right here to say, my gosh, 5-3 is so strong.
Oh, but he's up against the house hand. House hand.
200
Roy's
though.
played 3 hands tonight.
200. There you go.
Yep.
There you go,
Ladies and
Charlie.
gentlemen, if you're in the chat, 5-3 is the hand.
5-3.
Go back to your Long Johns.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 5-3 takes down a pot. I can't argue with that.
It was a great position for him to squeeze there. Just pick up some blinds. So Braxton's won the most hands here, but also lost the most hands, which is what happens when you have the most hands played. But his chip stack is still pretty healthy, still right into the mix.
Math checks out. Luckiest player too, Braxton.
Unluckiest George.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, it just basically takes that percentage that you see, and the more times that you've increased it, one when you had a low percentage, and vice versa, etc.
MJ Gentleman in the chat. What's going on, MJ? 5-3 with 3 exclamation points. Or is that 4? Either way, we're all excited.
So Nassim here squeezing again with the ace-jack offsuit. Middle position here, Roy into the muck. See if Braxton has anything to defend the button with. Does not, but you never know. He's played back at Nassim and George a couple times. He's got a little stack of plaques there. Decides to let that one go.
And Brian with the king-queen lets it go.
Yeah, he's
Not going to play out of position.
ladder up here. And so
Right.
Nassim just barely under that 2 mil mark. Pretty impressive. We've only got 7.7 chips in play. He's got 2 million. As you see,
Only 7.7.
Brian, Roy, all those guys all around that million chip mark. Blinds are 40,000, 80,000 with an 80,000 big blind ante. That is 200K in orbit.
Crazy right there.
And we're still 7-handed.
We're almost to half of a $500,000 in chips in the pot before it even starts. George with the queen deuce out of there. Roy now looking at pocket 4s, a couple of sailboats. He might decide to raise this up.
And it's always tough when Braxton's right there on your left to make too many moves, but he hasn't had a whole lot to work with, so it's still going to look pretty strong when he's reaching for chips, and that's exactly what happens here. He's going to bet essentially the pot here, 200 to go.
That's why I said you don't have a
Roy
club.
may almost want to call here.
100% because he even mentioned it, and I was like,
You like to wait.
Call and a check on the flop, a check on the turn, and a check on the river.
King, and I'm not
That's what I was saying.
folding for shit.
Players loosening up just a bit. Got the audio fixed.
Yes, indeed.
So Roy picks up a pot uncontested. There's some more blinds.
Is that 2 in a row?
2 in a row.
I like it. Almost.
Well, no, Nassim got one in between.
Okay,
With the ace
okay.
jack.
Yeah, almost $500,000 in chips just by stealing 2 rounds of blinds. Now Billy is going to be in the small blind, Nassim in the big blind. Action George under the gun, throws it away. It was a king 9. The bow wow.
Braxton quick reaching. Ace jack offsuit. Don't blame him. And the hijack position makes it 175 to play. Gets it through the button over to Nassim.
Oh,
The big blind has
wait
got
a
Charlie's hand. Does he defend with Charlie's hand?
One.
He knows. Oh, he doesn't.
Charlie is deflating as we speak.
Angrily dipping that chicken into the ketchup.
All right. Play that rabbit cam. Let's see if it would have won.
That would be nice.
No, we don't have the clip.
Things tighten it up. They were playing crazy loose, in my opinion, for a final table, an hour ago, and things are starting to kind of get real as these jumps start getting more real.
Got to switch gears every once in a while. I think everybody has engaged the same gear, or maybe they all ate Long John Silver's on their break and they're kind of slowing down.
Yeah, well, that'll be me in a few minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Chris Carter, it is true.
It is.
That is 100% true. It works perfectly.
Megan Kitchen. The most subtle inside joke. Happy to see she's paying attention. I got to check the attendance level every once in a while.
It's been a long week, but it's not been a long tournament for these guys here. Trying to go for that $10,000 up top. Miss Debbie picks up an orbit there with the Jack 10 all in.
She's still cruising.
No takers.
Now she's right near $1 million. Oh, no, she's at 540.
A little over $500,000, but she's creeping up on George.
Mm-hmm.
Queen 9 probably. No, I don't.
Billy, the hot shot. When Billy came in for the tournament, he was a little bit late, and I asked him, you watch chess? You ever see Magnus Carlsen?
I saw that video right before it.
Yeah, one of his signature moves, he shows up late to every chess championship and then takes down the gold. Billy well on his way to follow suit.
Who was the latest person? Oh, Vince.
Yep, Vince.
And we scared the tar out of him. So Vince walks in about 30 minutes late. He was over at Celebrity Card Club at Kevin's goodbye party. Vince walks in, and I said, Vince, I've got your slip up here. He said, why? And Reese just picked up perfectly and said, yeah, if you're not here at the start of the tournament, we busted you. And Vince looks at Reese, so sad, and Reese never broke character. Vince turned and started walking to me, and I couldn't keep a straight face anymore.
It only worked because I never play like that.
Billy's looking to play this hand, though.
0.75. He's fallen back a little bit, and George has a defendable hand here. And actually, he's going to rip it in at the wrong time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. So George going backwards and going to pick the wrong time to get it in.
Not
George needs
dead.
some help.
Not dead.
Got a
Needs
good
some help.
hand. Got a good hand for it. If you're going to crack aces,
Million
pocket aces
chips.
and Billy.
1.4 million chips.
Ooh,
Jack 5 deuce. Need some running diamonds now. Some running broadways.
there's a king.
There's a king.
Not dead.
Another king or a queen.
Oh,
10 on the river, and George
Nice playing with you.
played this final
Man.
table really, really well.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my opinion,
He
as far as
moved when he
picking his
needed to.
spot,
Yeah, he
and
moved.
got involved, got in there, got it mixed up, and I mean, it definitely showed his experience in tournament play.
can't fault him on that one. Definitely not.
Just ran into it at that point. So have a quick look here. That was good for 6th place, $2,600.
Ooh, not a bad payday on a $240 buy-in.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, that was 7th place, right?
Yep, 7.
Yep.
7th place. So still $2,000, pretty good for a $240 buy-in at main
10X.
event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad at all, as they
You
say.
tell me I can 10x my money, I'm doing it.
Absolutely.
As many dollars at a time as you can.
In my theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, a quarter of a half.
Hey, can you host a watch party so we can all take notes?
I like Nassim's style.
One of our regulars, Mr. Kenneth Bristow.
Yes.
He got to meet Braxton today in person, and man, it was awesome to see him starstruck. And Braxton, gentleman, walked over, shook his hand, asked him how he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite jokes I think I've ever heard Braxton tell. Kenny said, I've seen you on TV.
Yeah.
Braxton says, what, America's Most Wanted?
Yes. Were you standing there? Oh, yes. Yes. He walked over and Kenneth shook his hand. He said, I'm Braxton. He said, I've seen you on TV. And Braxton said, what, on America's Most Wanted? He said, no.
Too funny. Nassim here, trying to pick up another set of blinds here from the button with the ace-queen suited. Let's see what Roy and Braxton wake up with. Yeah, Roy's getting frustrated there, not catching any cards.
Yeah, I was about to say Braxton with the 7-8 suited could play back, and he's going to.
Going to defend here. Going to play a post-flop game here with Nassim.
I like watching tournaments where players are great post-flop players. That's what they live for.
That's what they are, and here's a pretty good flop for the 8-7. 7 high. Checks it over. Does Nassim c-bet? No, decides to slow this one down.
Braxton says, you didn't like that much, did you?
And there's a jack. You see Braxton lead out here. Yeah, that's what he's doing. 530 in the middle. Going to bet at least maybe 150.
No, he bets mid.
Mid bet, and
That's such a tricky bet.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
One blind. Can't go anywhere with the ace-queen.
You can't fold
No,
that.
Nassim's going to float with 2 overcards, not get there on the river. And now it's just going to try to get to a cheap showdown here, and that's what's going to happen. Unless Nassim wants to get squirrely here, but he doesn't. Braxton showing he defended and got the best. Well, he had a black out there. Maybe he did bet another 100 on the river there.
I love that one big blind bet because he ended up getting an extra big blind.
Which is
If he'd have bet 150, he wouldn't have got called.
Yep.
all important for tournament play. Chris Carter saying there's some folks that have to win first, second, and third to break even. That's tournament poker.
Yeah, luckily everybody at this table has very few buy-ins.
Yeah, nobody really got out of hand this year. I've seen some main events get out of hand, but whenever you've had $120,000 worth of prize pools all week long, some people kind of settled down on the bullets for this one.
Yeah. Well, Carter, I think, did 10 bullets on this one, right? Didn't he buy in 10 times?
No,
Probably
he
bought
did
it 10
not.
times.
He don't play.
Money in the bank.
No, good for him.
Shorty, what you drink. Roy, frustration still runs wild. 8-3. Got to go in there. You can see the way he's even.
Folding, yeah,
Look at this. You can't give Braxton ace king.
in the
That's
small
unfair.
blind.
Yeah, that's
just-
unfair.
it's going to look so thievy, but it's going to be a
He
pure
he may
shot
just call.
here.
He may just call.
Yeah, that would be.
No,
Oh,
he just went in and ripped it in.
Whoa.
You called it. I guess. I don't know.
I cannot call.
Yeah, but he's going to let that go.
Wow.
I cannot.
Wow, that was. He decided to go the
He should.
super danger way there.
What would have happened
I
if
was-
he'd just called?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Same question, because I'm sure Brian would have tried to raise it up a little bit.
Would you have called with him?
Well, he's. I guess he's trying to make Brian think that he's being a little bit bullyish
Yeah.
on his left, but
That level
You
of
know,
poker is just so crazy.
it is because the next time when Brian has ace queen, ace jack, and Braxton still has ace king there, and he's going to get it in bad against him because he thinks he's just been bullying the whole time.
And if a king comes with, I'd have been real.
Somebody said in the chat earlier they're surprised Braxton's not wearing that Green Tree Country Club hat.
Oh yeah, that's his hat. Billy here with the sixes that got the road started, raising up to
You
165.
see the strategy there? How he put his chips? Usually he stacks them, but he spread them.
That's what he does. It's not gonna like the new TDA rule.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Miss Debbie 380's just. Oh, she's just gonna call. Okay, she grabbed a whole handful there. Joseph in the YouTube chat saying, "Nice run, George." Fully
Absolutely
agreed.
was. Absolutely was. They're going out to check out one of the previous hands to see what somebody had.
Uh-huh. That's
10
100%.
4 ace, top pair for Miss Debbie.
8-4-10 on the flop. I mean, sorry, 8-10 ace on the flop.
Is it monotone?
All
That
clubs.
could. Oh, I thought there was no ace. Never mind.
2 tens.
Yeah, so Miss Debbie's not going to connect with that one, and Billy making the bet shows the sixes. Good flop for sixes overall.
Great flop for sixes. Anytime you can take down the pot, it's a good flop for sixes.
6 players left. $10,000 up top.
Yeah, we are getting towards the next level. I was going to say the bingo zone,
Well, this,
but I didn't want to say bingo zone.
like I said, the blinds are definitely pacing here. It's going to make things pretty real pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Debbie holding on, still doing really well, down to about 300K.
Yeah, why don't you partner with Chess?
No way.
You don't want to do
Just
that?
shy of 2 big blinds factoring in the antes.
No way.
Let him do all the heavy work.
No way. I wouldn't infringe on what he's got going on, but I've got Oxy, Patchy, Exxon.
You don't wanna partner?
Boy, finally getting a hand. Let's see what he decides to do with it here. Just over $1 million in chips.
I hate everything.
Don't
Right up.
fold.
Yeah, probably not going to fold, even though that's what he's been used to doing. Not going to let this one go. Let's see what kind of sizing he chooses here.
He's grabbing every. Look at him. He's trying to
Yep.
He's betting
There it is.
big.
all in.
How about all of it? Oh, my goodness.
Gosh.
This is incredible. Roy picks up ace king and snaps over $1 million.
Do you see that smile right there by
And
Braxton?
look at Braxton waking up with aces.
And he says all in. He just wants to isolate.
Yep. Get it heads up. 95 to 5.
And Braxton there, apologetic almost.
Yeah, you got to feel bad at that point.
He's got a king. He's got life.
6. Another 6. That's a deuce on the river.
And they're going to have to do a countdown here because that is the pot of the table so far.
Oh, my.
Wow. So at the end of the day, Roy, y'all would have got it all in on the flop.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There was a king high flop. So the pre-flop action was irrelevant.
You wait all day to pick up a hand like ace king,
And that happens.
only to look right behind you and the person just shaking their head, almost apologetic.
As he was. He was literally apologetic to his buddy Roy there.
I'm so
Tough-
sorry. I
tough
gotta take all
timing.
your chips.
But like I said, a king high flop, there was no,
Getting away from
no, that was going to end up the same way regardless.
You call pre-flop, person bets, raise, shove because you have
Yeah,
ace king.
yeah, no, it's,
Any way it goes.
yeah. Like I said, Roy was just destined to be cooler on that one, unfortunately.
King, the dream.
No, great run, great tournament series, Roy. Applause.
Excellent job. Our only double bagger, by the way.
Yeah, he had 2 bags, almost $1 million.
Yeah. Basically beaten all the players in the tournament twice by bagging 2 times and made it to the final table. Excellent run, buddy.
just hearing some of the stuff that poker players are talking about. They're
Yep.
talking about porta potties.
I'm not trying to. These are working and those were not. I'm not trying to.
And so we are now down to 2, 4, 5 players remaining. 5 players.
5 places, $10,000 up top. Chase, get over here. You got all the treasure chests over there.
That was
We've been
catch up.
Eating
Hey.
the Long John Silvers.
Oh, yeah.
We've been watching some really good poker. Yeah. And,
Can't eat it without a bottle of ketchup.
No, no. We're about halfway through that one, too.
all the chicken and catfish.
And you're right, Ricky. Mama's in the top 5. Mama's
Woo.
guaranteed what, $33,000? What's the top 5?
I believe it's 3,000
Yep.
or 30 something, 36 maybe.
36.
That's crazy to think she went from the short stack
34.
of 200,000 all the way to where she is
No,
now.
everybody just completely forgot about her.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, so, yeah, 3,400 for 5th place.
Unbelievable. She's doing a great job. And that's tournament poker, man. That's what you got to do.
I'll tell you this, I'm not rooting against anybody, but I'm rooting for Debbie. I want to see a lady main event champion here at KoJack.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's
You know
go.
what? I'm pretty sure I owe you.
Nassim uses me quite a bit.
Yeah.
She literally was down to just a couple bigs.
Yeah.
And
Still.
people were still just completely firing all around. She laddered up with less than 2 bigs.
Yeah, she just sat there
And just waited.
Usually, you see tournament poker, they wait for the big or the small stack to be eaten.
That's what I was saying,
But nobody did.
nobody even noticed her sitting there apparently.
Patience and timing. You're right, Brandon. Patience and timing.
Oh, wow. Billy with the 9-8 suited against Nassim's house hand. The king jack. Billy raising just enough to make it look like a steal.
I like
which
how-
is min.
I like how Billy switches the sides of the hoodie that he holds.
Uh-huh. Well.
He always switches the sides. No tells, no nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Uh-oh.
and Braxton with the king queen.
He says, my shoes
Definitely.
are off and I'm getting my feet wet too.
Definitely going to
Yep.
come in here. So this is a dangerous pot here. I like Billy's hand obviously, but it's a drawing hand. So what's it going to cost? That's the problem. Deuce 7-4, 2 spades. First one to bet could take it down, guys.
Billy's got position. You know he's going to be betting.
He's got position, was the pre-flop aggressor.
Yep, Billy's just going to lay this down. I don't blame him, really. No reason too much to get out of hand. He does have a great turn card here,
Yep.
open-ended now. Braxton could fire a couple 100,000, but not going
He
to.
already pointed. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was pointing instantly.
And Billy's going to bet now. He's going to bet probably that same amount. No, he's going to bet pretty heavy.
250.
Half size pot here.
2 cows and a calf on the line, and neither player's going to be able to call that.
Nope.
Nassim
with
definitely
hearts.
with Braxton behind him really can't do much here. He's going to have to let this one go. And yeah, so good bet there from Billy.
Picks up 400K just like that.
Woo!
Now we're talking big numbers. 2.8 in Braxton's hand, 1.7 in Billy's, 1.3 in Nassim's, 1 million in Brian's. Debbie, did that say 255?
Uh-huh.
She's down,
So
down
she,
there
she,
low,
need-
but
she needs a little help here now. Team Debbie fired up in the chat. Let's get her some.
Let's go.
Look at Sean.
yes, he's still standing behind his prediction.
Sean called it.
Braxton and Billy heads up is still his prediction, alive and well.
But can I read it the way that he wrote it?
Okay.
I predicted Braxton and Billy heads up again.
Letting everybody know.
Yeah. If you didn't know that, Sean's a pretty dang good poker player himself. Pretty dang good.
And here we go, Billy. Just going to limp in to see what happens here. It's the first limp I think we've had of the final table. Nassim wakes up with ace-king, though, unfortunately. Is going to make him pay more. Braxton and Brian getting out of the way. And now Billy here has got a pocket pair. He's going to see how much this hand is going to cost him here. Just in case. There's no world where he's going to fold, though. I think Billy's going to at least see a flop, even though it is a pretty chunky raise out of Nassim.
And this is another one of those points where Miss Debbie just sets back and lets everybody just
I'm
eat up
telling
on
you,
each other.
she's
playing
It's like nobody's paying attention to her. She's just quietly laddering up.
Yeah.
I need to take a page out of her book because I'm aggressive.
Oh, we don't get to sit there and be unnoticed.
They're like, oh, I want to talk. Every time I have aces and I shove all in, people think I'm moving with 5-3, so they call
Right.
and beat me. Here we go. We're going to see a flop.
Like I said, he knew he would definitely going to go set mining here with those pocket fives. This is going to be a pivotal hand. I can just tell you. There's 720,000 in the middle already. On a very dry, unconnected board here, Billy is going to stand and defend, and here it is.
And he's not going anywhere because he's
No.
got Nassim, ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack, something massive.
He could check it here. He did check it, actually. And Nassim, who didn't see bet prior, and he's going to take more of a pass around. I don't blame him. Just float for free. The pot's already big enough, and boom, ace on the turn. Billy hates to see it.
Ooh,
What a
Oh.
sneaky check by Nassim.
5. Oh, no. I
Nope.
thought it was going to be
7
a
on the
5
river.
after playing it that good. I thought he was going to get punished.
Now, Nassim here could go for value. Yeah, you see him there grabbing some of those plaques, 100,000 each. He's going to bet 3 or 4 of them. And that check, is there a world where that check on that ace turn gets him paid, guys?
Yes, I
Nope.
believe so.
I don't think so. Billy's calculating that right now.
See Billy laughing here. And
Would you check an ace? Why would you check an ace right there? That makes no
Yep.
sense.
but Billy could put him on a pocket pair as well, which is going to be beating the fives anyway. So I think if Billy calls this down, it's going to be a crying call. But props to Nassim for checking that ace.
What do you think,
Great
Sean?
check.
What do you think, Sean? Does he make this call? I know you're in there.
I-
Because of the check on the turn, does Billy make this call?
Now, Nassim is playing this like a busted flush draw.
Oh,
But he did
and
raise
he
three,
did.
so that check got him
He
paid.
did.
oh, And he said, dang it. He's like, "Here you go."
Absolutely well done by Nassim. Billy, like I said, if he was going to call it, it'd be a crying call. The
Yep.
pot was just too big to really let it go.
Just juicy enough.
Yeah, great check by Nassim. Very sneaky.
Yep, and the check got him paid, playing it like a busted flush draw, trying to bluff at the pot. Pair of aces, took it down.
We can hear the tournament clock going up
Yep, in real
through the
time.
microphone.
Blinds are up in real time.
This will be the last hand at the 40, 80, 80 on the stream. Yeah, Sean, that's a tough one.
Next
So Nassim now over the 2 million mark.
Yeah, he says he doesn't bluff enough. You hate the call.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen very many mistakes at all on this table.
No.
Brian going to put Miss Debbie for a choice with all of her chips with the ace-10 offsuit, and Miss Debbie says not yet. These guys are still playing crazy.
Oh, golly, 9 high.
Yeah. She said they're still playing crazy. I could ladder up again.
Right?
So dealer Lauren in the box. 5 players remaining.
She's double jointed. The crazy
quick.
things we get to see. She's double jointed. You see the bends and the knuckles?
Uh-huh.
I always wanted to be double jointed. Nassim the Dream.
Says Austin in the Facebook chat.
Yeah, I mean, talk about one hell of a final table so far. I mean, this table started off
Oh,
with
yeah.
some of the top players in West Texas, and
Remains some of the top players in
Yeah.
West Texas as well.
just remains.
Mm-hmm.
Braxton there picking up a hand, picking up some blinds. So Miss Debbie's going to have a couple of hands to look at here. 5 players left. $3,400 is the next elimination.
Joe in the chat asking about the luck distribution. If you don't spec into the luck skill tree, you're doing it wrong.
There's no luck in poker.
Yeah, the real landman saying so much for the left side of the table.
I
Yeah.
know. I know.
Yeah.
The left side of the table just
Well, they just
tapped out.
They just went crazy. Like I said, not to pick on Miss Debbie again, but she was looking at a $1,400 cash out in 8th place and just quietly sat aside while the rest of the table just all out brawled. And now she's just minimally going to walk out here with $3,400, $2,000 extra just for literally folding while these guys just went to battle. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that strategy at all. Sit back and ladder up. We're all playing poker to make money.
And she hasn't shown any emotion, nothing. Just solid rock strong.
She's played enough hours. I feel like she's been in most of these situations before.
She likes to play the big cash games with all the guys.
Yep.
She's not afraid.
And she's got this hand and one more before she really gets it all in here. As the blinds just went up to 50, 100, 100. This is going to go quick, guys. Lots of people tuning in across all of our social media. We do appreciate you watching this final table, but do not go anywhere. This is going to get spicy on this next blind level.
I'm not even going to say that's a bad fold right there. I love 5-3.
Yeah, you can allow her to fold that.
Yeah, and in that
Not
position,
put her tournament life
Yeah.
on 5-3.
ladies and gentlemen, no matter how good 5-3 is, do not risk your tournament life with it.
Unless you're Charlie, he'll do it.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Nassim calls after Brian here called from under the gun.
Check it, Brian.
Wow.
Brian,
Check it, Brian.
unfortunately, Brian has flopped trips, and unfortunately, not much.
Wow.
Well, Braxton's going to. I was going to say not much for anyone else, but Braxton's going to test the waters.
Brian piecing out a raise here.
Yeah, he's not going to slow play this
Braxton
trips.
wasn't bluffing. Braxton wasn't wasting money. He wanted to see who stood where,
Well,
and he
he
just found out.
Found it exactly for the cheap price of $100,000. Just one big blind to find out that. Okay. Are we completely wrong? No.
No.
Okay. I was about to say. Okay, no. That's not happening.
Look at Brian. He's like, dude, put him in. I ain't scared. I got a
And he
jack.
showed him the jack. As Braxton says, obviously.
What'd you say, fold? Yeah, I'll call you're all in.
Miss Debbie's average tank time 2 seconds.
I know.
Yep.
Look at Braxton's 12 seconds.
They just
They're
know
not wasting
they
any
just
time.
know what they're doing here.
Yeah, they're not here to get the TV time like some people do. Basil. We love you, Basil. Poker's so sick. So we are down to the final 5. Ricky P getting a peek in.
Oh, and Debbie going all in with the 10-9. This is her shot.
The suited connectors once again. I
Team
don't hate
Debbie,
it.
Team Debbie, stand up and shout.
Get max value out of the small and big blind here.
Mm-hmm.
Billy's got a complete to go 2 versus 1 here.
Brian with the ace-5 suited might be enticed to come along here after Braxton makes the call.
Braxton with the mystery hand right now.
He's so good we can't even see it.
Yep.
Ace 4-8 top pair for Mr. Brian.
She's not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Needs a jack, a 10, or a 9, or a 7.
It's a 4.
Now she's
in trouble.
out.
Drawn dead. Yep. So the end of the line for Miss Debbie, who went from the short stack and rode it all the way up to 5th place, gentlemen.
What a great
Well
job.
done, Miss Debbie.
Stand up and shout, Miss Debbie. You just finished 5th in the KoJack's End of Summer Series.
Let's
Main
go.
evening. Congratulations.
Over 220 entries, course of 3 days, finishing 5th for 34. Or wait, what was it? What did she get? I didn't even look.
3,600.
3,400.
Yeah, 5th place for $3,400.
Bravo.
What a run.
Bravo. And then there was 4.
Spicy blind level, 50K, 100K, 100K.
Yeah, these guys are going to start moving some chips around now. Like I said, we appreciate all of the viewers watching this go down. Don't go far. It's not going to last long. These guys are going to have to start getting in there. They're all, I don't want to say fairly equal stack, but they have a little bit of playing room.
And Brian with the pocket 8s. Gonna bet out 200, it sounded like.
And Billy waking up with the
The Clyde, 7-4.
Clyde
Michael,
7-4, the
the Executioner.
Executioner, the old San Angelo hand, they call it now. But that was the Clyde, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Clyde. That
Yep.
was his favorite hand. I watched that man bet $10,000 pre-flop with it.
It's as sneaky as your 5-3, I promise you that.
It is.
I watched that man bet $10,000 pre-flop with it into a raise. Person had aces, and he flops a boat.
They slip and they're real slip like.
Ricky in the chat saying, great job, Mom. Love you and so freaking proud of you. We all are, Ricky.
It was
Yes.
amazing tournament for her.
Absolutely an
Debbie,
achievement.
one of our favorite players around here.
Yes,
She came
indeed.
into today, and she said, I'm going to make the final table.
Oh, yeah.
I said, all right, prove it.
And she did.
She didn't only make it to the final table. She
made
beat
the
out
final
about
five.
She
half
beat
of
most
it.
of
Yeah.
it. Billy here, just going to limp in, test his waters here. And Nassim in the big blind, looking down at 10-7 as Billy's limped in with 10-9. He's going to reach for some more chips. I like this play kind of, guys.
No, he's got plenty behind, so
Mhm.
And yeah, Billy going to let that go. Just tried to see if cheap flop, but Nassim said not this time.
No thanks.
a cheap flop is a tenth of your chips right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure. We see there Braxton still in the chip lead. Not by much, though, 2.59.
He's out there seeing what hand somebody had. And here he comes back. He's not going to
There he
miss a
is.
hand. So
No,
4
nobody's missing a
places.
hand four-handed at the final table.
Running back like that chess player.
Right, Magnus.
Yes.
Brian here under the gun. Offsuit ace-9.
Just
He's going to
calls.
limp in. Interesting.
I think that 100K.
Just feels like a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where I was going. I mean, if you don't mind raising 20K to 100K, but what do you raise 100K to?
Yep.
And
Half a
Braxton's
$250,000.
Suited 8-6. Does he take the same Nassim path and play back at the limper? I don't know if Brian will go away, though, as easily. He does have an ace in his hand, and we are shorthanded
Wait
poker.
a second. You're right.
Ooh, that's a
Braxton,
big one.
500,000.
That's a lot, Braxton.
That's a lot, Braxton.
Yeah, it had to be a lot. Like I said, four-handed, ace-9, not bad.
I wish that there was a computer program that would let you hear what people were thinking. Like at that point right there where Braxton was looking at his chips, I would love to see what his calculation was. I think that would be so awesome.
Years ago, I can't remember the name of the show, but there was a show that had a brief stint to where all of the poker players at the table had noise-canceling headphones, and they were encouraged to think out loud. And so you could watch the poker show and they would talk about, they would literally talk out loud what they're thinking, but
Nobody could hear 'em.
nobody else at the table could hear them. And I wish they would have kept that show on. I know it's not going to be interesting to a lot of the poker players, and especially non-poker players, but it's pretty cool to hear what people are thinking.
Man, put a lip reader in there.
Yeah.
Oh, A6. Oh, look at this.
Braxton's going to rip the A6 in the small blind.
He's playing big stack poker now.
Yeah.
They all folded to him. That's why he said that. I'm all in.
Oh,
That's
okay.
who said that. That's who would say that. I was trying to figure out who it was earlier.
No, he was a small blind.
Yeah, he
It's
ripped it all in.
Yeah, but
Only the greatest.
told him before he folded a big one.
I know you tried. Well, I didn't do anything wrong. I did what I'm supposed to do.
four-handed, 4 players left here in this main
I
event,
did tell him.
and
I did say it.
I haven't seen anybody talking about a chop, guys.
No.
These guys,
We gotta go.
I don't see much choppers in these guys.
I don't see Braxton or Billy chopping, period.
Brian's the kind of guy that'll do whatever anybody else
Yeah,
wants to do.
If
Don't
the
get me
table-
wrong.
If the table wanted to, he
Yeah.
wouldn't care.
Of course, we only chop 3 ways, so they're gonna have to eliminate one more. Nassim raised it up under the gun. Billy in the big blind with the ace-10. It was a min raise from Nassim with the king-jack,
Oh,
and Billy ships it.
just scooting in.
And I don't,
Oh, the cards cross the line. That's folded. I'm kidding.
I don't think Nassim can call it off. Billy's gonna have an ace here
I think he
98% of the
can.
time. Oh,
Yeah, I
he did.
think he
Oh,
does.
wow!
He
I did
does.
not expect that. He's got to give Billy an ace for credit for an ace there at least.
Nassim got gamble.
Yeah, he does.
He's shown the heart the whole way through. Queen 6-6 on this flop. No help to Nassim. Needing a king or a jack.
No hearts on there either for Nassim.
8 on the turn. Only a king or a jack.
Wow.
Oh, and a king on the river. And Billy goes out in dramatic fashion
Wow.
in our 4th place position.
Wow. What a payday, though.
Wow. No, well played. He had that set of 6s to take out the aces early and rode that chip stack all the way down to 4th place.
And got it in way ahead on that
Yeah,
final
did
hand.
great.
Have you seen The Wolves of Wall Street?
That's what that was there, yeah.
I thought that guy runs
And everybody at that table has seen that. Billy Ward, amazing run, unfortunate luck on that river card. But, I mean, all applause
Yeah,
from us
that-
here in the booth.
that
Great,
was-
great tournament.
Well played. Like I said, he got the big stack early on that flop set of 6s, maintained that momentum. What are you doing, Lauren?
It's a good, it's a good
Brian scooted
Oh,
over.
it's
Throwing off the.
throwing off the card reader there. She knows it's
reader.
got to be on the reader there.
Yeah. You have
Brian really didn't know.
He was trying to make room.
Yeah.
Said, I got to stretch my legs. He does that at the cash table, too,
Uh-huh.
just so everybody knows.
Yes.
Raise 200,000.
McConaughey.
He's always got his table and his leg room at the cash
I
table.
like the one too where he's like the
Folds his
sports
button,
betting,
8-6 offsuit.
After a lot of drama, he's going to fold and slide over. He gets his way.
They're still talking about Matthew McConaughey.
Yes, very good movie.
See, they're still talking about him. I enjoy him as an actor.
Yeah, he's actually very good at it.
And you know what team he roots for?
The
UT.
Longhorns.
I knew I liked that guy.
So king high flop here, and Nassim checked it. Very sneaky check here.
Ooh.
3-handed top
Entices
pair.
Braxton to make a bet. Nassim checks his cards. King with the bad kicker. Good enough for a call.
Gonna come along here, and don't think Braxton can put him on a king here all of the time.
Braxton's watching how comfortable, calm, and joking Nassim is also.
Yeah, he's got to take that into account. Another check back. Braxton, who's been successful on these second
Wow.
and third bullets, goes ahead and fires another one. 400,000. Huge bet here.
King 5 just shrunk.
It really does. That 5 does. I mean, there's no way he's going to fold, but it still can't feel fantastic. It might be a big enough bet to get him to check once again on this river, and Braxton may not choose to fire a third bullet here.
Braxton fires a third bullet. Nassim has to fold.
I don't know.
Not now. Not now.
Not now. That helped out. So Braxton's going to have to wave the white flag here unless he just wants to put Nassim to a test. You see him shaking his head.
Running some numbers in there, calculating if he can get Nassim to fold a king.
And I mean, the only thing you can put Nassim on here is the club draw, possibly, which is not going to get a call. But yeah, he's just going to give it up their white flag, and I don't blame him one bit. He tried to fire there, but Nassim once again with a very sneaky check, just like the last time, got him paid.
3.6 million now sitting in his stack.
Wow. Over half the chips in play. Almost half.
Basil knows it. Hate to see you go, Miss Debbie. He's always rooting on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And he's right. Moving on up on the payload.
Small, buttons at 3.
Blinds are 50,000, 100,000 with a 100,000 ante. Next place eliminated $5,000.
Is it too late to buy in?
Correct.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Yeah, why not?
I just noticed they let Brian scoot over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
he
did.
got his way. That's fine. He looks down at the house hand on the button. King Jack offsuit. He's got to put some of those chips to work here. He's got 1.6, but there's already $250,000 in the middle, just between the small, big, and the ante.
You've got to shrink down a little bit when Brian leans forward. He looks down at his hand. He leans forward to look out there, see what everybody's got out there, and then he makes a bet.
He's not known.
He doesn't do that unless he's interested.
Yeah, but he's not known to get out of line anyway. I mean, that makes it even worse. And Nassim here with the difficult decision in the small blind. He's going to go ahead and raise this
it up
one up.
again.
3-bet with the ace-9. Strong move against Mr. Brian. Like you said, lean forward, very interested.
Sick as you are, call with King Jack.
Yeah, he doesn't want to put his tournament life on the line with King Jack. Nassim showing the ace.
I love Brian's sense of humor.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
hilarious.
He walks in the room, Charlie boy, give me a hug.
Uh-huh.
87 hands here on this final table of 9. It's been an action-packed one, honestly.
This has been an excellent final table.
Usually final tables are, we start commentating and it's fold, 50 hands of it. I don't think we've had 2 hands in a row. We've only had 1 walk.
They were allowing
Two
a
walks.
2 or 3
two
big blind
barely.
stack to level up $2,000.
Down
And
to
this-
Nassim with the pocket 9.
The heater continues.
Yep.
It's up to $4 million, more than half
He
the
just says
chips
this
in
many.
play.
He just
Yeah,
says
he
all
just
in.
says all in. Braxton has let the Queen 10 go, and Brian can't call with the 8-5 suited.
He said, "Can you beat that?"
Nassim is definitely on a roll here, using those chips.
Austin pointing out his boy Nassim headed in the right direction.
Nassim may be
Oh.
buying him another one of those watches.
That's true. 10K payday if he can take down first place.
Talk about Brian Duplantis losing that weight. He's down to 200. It's because of those drinks he's drinking. He is staying healthy, drinking fresh juiced drinks, staying healthy.
If nothing
Okay.
else, it helps you in these long tournament days.
Can't beat you with 8-5. Can't beat you with Queen Deuce. Oh. So once again, thank you for joining in to KoJack's live main event, day 2, end of summer series.
Yes, indeed. We do appreciate everybody for checking us out. You are the reason that we put these streams on. We got a good couple of viewers in there. Thanks again for making this a success.
Chris, we've got some things coming, asking about a little secret big tournament once a quarter. Stay tuned is all I can say. It's definitely getting cooked up,
Mm-hmm.
getting back into the what I call the poker season.
Ah, yes.
Poker's a winter sport.
I'm sorry.
I know everybody's doing the main event and stuff and the WSOP during the summer, but at the end of the day, everybody likes poker when the sun goes down at 5:30.
That is true.
What if they don't?
There's the squeeze here from Braxton. Nassim just completed the small, and Braxton going to make him put a choice to it for his whole stack.
What's up, Whiskey? I see you in the chat.
Hey.
So does Nassim want to take the chance of doubling up Braxton Dunaway?
Dangerous game he's playing right
And
now.
that's exactly what he's thinking. You know, he would call this 100 times out of 19 times against anybody else, but not against Braxton.
You don't want to give that guy many chips.
Basil, what do you think? You call in this spot? What do you think, Basil?
That's the Basil hand, but I don't even know if Basil's going to call it off.
Basil's calling that. It's Jack 10. It's Jack 10. Basil's calling it. Poker's sick.
He's getting the count here. Just over 1.5 million. Nassim having 4.2 in his stack.
And
what
it
he's
really
look-
is
what
just
he's
shy of a
looking at-
coin flip.
What he's looking at right behind him is that clock that's up on there. He's looking at the blinds, looking at how long is left in the level.
And he does go ahead and make the smart lay down there.
Disrespectful to Basil, but the Jack 10 is in the muck.
Yep.
Thank you guys. That was my last hand.
Thank you,
All right.
So while we get a quick change of dealers here, talk one more time about the satellite coming up Tuesday, September 1st. Here at KoJack's, $120 to win a $3,250 ticket into the Big Tex High Roller Ring event at Texas Card House in Austin. And then 2 days later, another $120 tournament here at KoJack's to get one of 2 tickets guaranteed of the $1,700 main event. Both ring events for the WSOPC at Texas Card House in Austin for $120. Take your shot at winning tens of thousands of dollars in either one of those events and a ring right back here to West Texas.
We saw 2 rings come back this year.
Yeah, we did.
Big O ring and
Gargantuan.
yep,
Shout out Jake and
Daryl.
Daryl.
West Texas has some great poker players.
Lots of bracelets and rings around here. Braxton limps in and Brian going to check his option there. 4-8 ace, 2 spades, middle pair for Brian. Braxton checking. Min bet here from Brian. And again, if you're Braxton, you just got to respect it and move on.
Good hand, B. Thank you, bro.
Be done versus be dupe.
Would you call it Show Creek? Yeah.
I can't think of one for Nassim.
It's Antonio Esfandiari.
There you go.
Didn't Basil nickname him that?
I have always done that as well. Great minds think alike, Basil.
Yes.
It's not a bad moniker to have. I like Antonio.
Not at all. No,
The
he's
magician.
the magician.
Magician just need to seem to wave his hands like he did in his early days.
Uh-huh. It's
get-
funny because their play styles are actually pretty similar too,
Very similar. A little reckless at some points.
but very calculated the whole time.
It's calculated recklessness.
Yep.
And Brian here in the small blind. I gave him a walk last time, but the walks are getting expensive. Jack 9 offsuit, and he's going to put it all
No
in there
walk
and
this
just
time.
hope that Nassim doesn't wake up with anything.
Nassim, the big stack would be about a little more than a quarter of his chips.
Yeah, it's another one of those situations where you just feel like they're getting
Yeah.
out of the line, but you still can't afford it just in case.
And Brian going to start beating his chest. They took a pot away from Nassim.
Players going on a break here soon.
I know you're in there.
So do not go anywhere. We still have to crown the 2026 End of Summer Series main event champion and a $10,000 payday.
Oh, yeah.
One of these 3 guys going to take home that title, the trophy, and that cash.
Oh, A4 is good.
And while we're talking about that break, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. That way you get notified every time we go live. We're going to be doing a lot of big live streams coming up. It'll help us with the algorithm, get some more viewers out there.
Yeah,
And
we're
Carter's correct. Day 1C was by far the toughest flight. 73 entries, and it was a battle.
Yep.
Nassim there putting Braxton to a test. Just took his big blind there, so Nassim leaning very well here,
Yeah.
using that stack.
Gets the button. Yeah, he. You know what? That's a really good point. He has been playing the big stack very effectively.
Yep, pressure, pressure, pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Subbed for life.
That's right, Megan.
That's our #1 viewer, #1 fan, Miss Megan.
2004 Natty.
I miss her. I want,
Ah,
I want
know,
her
we
to come
gotta-
up. She always brings me a vanilla milkshake,
Yes.
and I always give her a big hug for it.
Calls.
Speaking
Go
of, we need
ahead.
to go to another Rockhounds game.
Let's do it, man. I was thinking about that the other day. I think Megan still has access to the box every once in a while, so
3-6 deuce on the flop.
Another middle pair by Brian. Has not the bet at this time. 4 on the turn is going to give
Uh-oh.
1 pip ahead for Braxton.
Braxton pulls ahead.
5.
It's a 10.
10. Braxton turning 2 pair. You have to fire at least 150, 200,000 here. How about 250?
Waiting for me to make a bet. So
Very bluffy looking bet, but
I
Yep.
love Brian's comments. Of course you'd make a bet.
yeah.
I had a 3.
Brian really wanted to show the 3 to see if it was worth it, but
Yes, it is.
Did he just tell him it was good?
Oh, you could've
I think he may have just told him it was good.
Yeah.
It is. I could have, but then
Carter, I do a lot of cardio, but I do eat a lot.
I eat more than both of y'all combined.
Yeah, you eat a small child each day. How many pounds of food do you think you eat in a week?
I don't like to think about it.
It's like feeding a Great Dane, huh?
Yeah.
Said I'm on the world's best diet plan. It's called stress.
Ah, yes.
Braxton finds queen 10 on the button, goes all in. Nassim waking up with pocket
Ooh.
threes. We have a decision here. You see the stink face there.
Oh, that is gamble hands if I've ever seen it.
he goes like this.
Gotta love Jim.
like LeBron.
I think he folds it.
Gotta love Jim.
I don't know.
Tough. Yeah, threes,
mean-
three-handed.
They swapped stacks, so he does let it go.
He saw one of
What are
them.
you
Come
doing?
on.
What are you doing?
Yep, Nassim still got a little bit of careful in him. He's still got a little bit of careful in him.
I like this. They're at the final table. We've got, what, $21,000 up for grabs?
Yeah.
And they're just like
Having the time
three
of their
kids in a
lives.
toy store just
Yep.
joking.
Just
Love
so
it.
you know.
Megan in the chat, very excited. Brian is still in it. She says, go, Brian. Go, Brian.
Gooks, Brian. Gooks. I love enunciation. Doing it wrong on purpose, like jalapenos.
Uh-huh. I do that one a lot too. 8-7 in the muck.
Folds his button. Nassim with an ace in the small. Pretty strong three-handed.
Let's see a shove here. Come on, don't even.
But he's got that dangerous equation. Braxton's behind him.
And we saw what happened when Roy pulled it.
Yep.
Braxton just turned and woke up with aces.
Look at
and
that. Folding an
Nassim
ace.
not,
Wow.
just not wanting to get involved at all.
No matter what my 2 cards are.
Oh, no, never mind.
That's what
promise
happens.
He was stacking chips there, so he
Only works until
he
You
did
wanna play
bet it.
poker? You want us to play all in or full? Are you
No.
scared to play? That's the problem. Seriously, you have all the chips and you're saying all in every time you have anything. That's cute.
If you saw what I had,
That's
that's cute. There's a reason why I have to go.
I'm so glad we got these mics on these tables.
Uh-huh. Especially now.
But what Braxton's doing is really genius.
Yep.
Because this is where Braxton's so strong. He takes a player out of their element
Right.
and changes their
there's
intuition.
there's nothing not calculated in seat 9.
No, I mean everything's calculated.
I don't want to do.
Nassim's playing good,
You
and
don't.
Braxton's getting him off of it.
Yeah, you don't have 2 World Series poker bracelets and a 3rd place main event if you're not paying attention to every single thing at the table, including what you're doing.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, we got to make some snips of this. We got to make some snips of this.
All 3 of these guys have known each other many years, so it's all in love. I guarantee it.
Yep.
Brian now doing cartwheels in the room.
Yes.
Looking down at Jack 6 in the small blind.
Looking like he's having some trouble with this decision. I like that. Everything at this point's calculated. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he makes it 300K. Nope, he decided not to.
So that's what it meant. It's either all in or
Yep.
And we didn't get to see what Nassim had there. We're curious what the timing would have been.
Yeah, very curious. I wonder if Nassim went all in after the walk. It's my new favorite joke.
Hasn't been many 3-bets.
No.
Nassim's got the most of them, but the whole table was just handcuffed with blinds because they stayed 5, 6, 7-handed for so long.
Yes, they did.
Kind of outpaced the blinds to where there just wasn't a whole lot of room for maneuvering like 3-bets and 4-bet jams, etc.
Normally, you would have seen 9-8-7 drop out within the first 20 minutes of it, and just 9 dropped out. 8-7 stayed in for 3 blind levels.
Absolutely. Nassim with the Jack 9. You know, he's on the wrong side of Braxton in his head. I promise you that. Is
Start quit playing.
hard to pick on the big blind of Braxton. He would much rather be swap seats with Braxton.
Because it's so tough. You call right there, Braxton raises, you have to fold.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to play some post flop, and that's what Braxton wants. King deuce versus Jack 9. Ace tray deuce. Braxton bottom pair.
Check, check.
Very quick check. Queen on the turn. Does anybody want to fire at this? I think Nassim might just let this one go, unless he can find a jack on the river.
Deuces.
Yep. Oh.
Just go to get the showdown. Pick up an extra 300K.
Nassim didn't even want to flip it over after Braxton said deuces.
Like I said, it's a almost 15% increase to Braxton's stack. Now let the deuces win.
Oh, I hear it. I hear it.
Yep.
That's painful. That ticking.
That's
Lines
it.
going up. Last
Oh,
hand.
So
if
yeah.
you
they're
do
going to be going on a break, actually, after
Oh.
this hand. There you see Dawson in there letting them know.
dress to impress.
They're going to be on break after
Billy took
this
a
hand.
ballot on the chin.
Yes, dashing Dawson making the announcement.
And I'm with Carter on this one. I would love to see Brian attacking a little more aggressive on that.
He has the image for it. That's what matters the most.
Yeah, when he does it, he can bluff it every once in a while.
Absolutely. King 9 Braxton. Pretty strong hand, three-handed in the small blind. Does he want to make a move before the break? Yep, he does. He goes
Does.
all in. And
Ooh.
Brian King 5. Don't think he's going to be able to call this one off. The king looked pretty, but that 5 is just going to shut that one down.
Yeah, it really looks like he wanted to.
Yeah.
And just can't.
So yeah, he shows the 9. Let him off the hook. Let him know he made the right lay down here. So these players are going to want a quick break. And I guesstimated between 9 and 10. It looks like I'm going to be wrong, gentlemen.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
But it's literally any hand now.
Yep.
Yep.
And we've got to let them take a break. We are on a 15-minute delay, so we can tell you that they did take the full 15 minutes, and I don't blame them. These guys have been playing this day two now for 7 hours, but they're playing for $10,000.
Yeah.
It's a
Why
lot of
not?
money. Take your time
Take
with
your
it.
time.
Yeah,
Take
make
your
the right
break.
decision.
We all took our breaks to eat the chest full of chicken and fish.
We're about to take one more. Gonna come back
Eat some
sleepy.
more of it. So there's tons of people watching on social media. And we appreciate it. This is the 2026 end of summer series main event. We're down to the last 3. Next person eliminated getting $5,000, and then a $6,000 to the second place finisher, and $10,000 up top, plus the trophy, plus the title to one of these guys. And with these blind levels, it's anybody's game.
It's going to be any minute now.
Yeah.
Don't leave.
Don't go too far. We will set a timer and be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. are back.
Reds, Brian?
All right, let's go, boys. Lock it in. Lock it
A
in.
little bit earlier than expected, but these guys were ready to go. They had their break. For those just tuning in or tuning up, we have 3 left here of the 2026 main event end of summer series. We've got Braxton at seat 9,
Okay, we're good. We're good. Yes.
Brian in seat 2 now,
Folds.
and Nassim in seat 4.
All blind. All in.
First hand back, not like this. Got my lucky jacket on,
Nice
Braxton.
8.
Brian all in immediately back from break with the Queen 9,
That didn't take long.
and
Yeah.
Nassim not going to climb down. He's got to give him credit for an ace there.
What would y'all say if they said we could put the blinds back at 10 and 20K?
That'd be more fun.
I guess majority rules.
If you could do that, then you would have a whole lot of post flop
Yeah.
play,
Be another 12 hours of poker.
right?
Yeah, that would be more. doable.
There'd be more than 12 hours, Braxton says. He corrected me.
Damn, Brian.
All right, Brian on the button. First to act. The joys of 3-handed play.
Blinds are 60,000, 120,000.
2 hands,
It's not going to last long. He's got the same hand, Queen
Yeah.
9 again.
2 hands, 2 all-ins.
Nassim not having anything. Braxton with a King 5.
Jacket on.
He could call that.
King is pretty strong, but
Oh,
yeah, does want to put the risk on it just now with just a light holding.
Queen,
So
king.
3-handed poker, having a king is a lot like playing ultimate Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, you, just
have a king
sometimes got to go
call?
with it.
I'm sure whatever else.
Taurus wants Duplantis.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, for those still in the chat, there's a ton watching across all our social media. Out of these 3, who do you like? Nassim, your 2-to-1 chip leader over Brian and Braxton.
Tough choice to
Type
call a
in
favorite.
type in number 1 if you want Nassim to win. Type in number 2 if you want Braxton to win. Type in number 3 if you think Duplantis is going to win. Let's see who you think it's going to be.
I like that numbering system, Charlie. Not going by seats, not going by chip stacks, not going by alphabetical names. I think it's perfect.
Well, action was on Nassim when I
There
started.
it is.
so-
I've already
Okay.
forgotten what it was. Braxton limps in. Brian checking his option here. Brian flopping middle pair. Braxton missing this one, and Brian immediately leading this one out.
Wow.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Takes it down. You see there, Braxton just under 2 million in chips. Let's have a look at the chip stacks here at the bottom of the screen in a minute.
That's okay. We'll get him in a second. Total tank time up to 21 minutes for Braxton, though.
Well, that's 90 hands worth.
G Sponge, say what's up, KoJack.
What's up? Yes, I did buy Scary Movie 16 or whatever one just came out.
Oh yeah, was it good?
My wife, I fell asleep like 15 minutes in it. My wife's a huge fan of scary movies.
I love Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, speaking of scary movies, I also watched Insidious before last.
Was that good?
It was great.
I gotta watch. I got a hankering to watch the remake of Evil Dead again.
It looks good.
Love that.
The new one?
I saw the new one already. It was pretty good.
It was.
Pretty good, yeah.
If you want all in them.
Not as good as the last one, but you know.
Watched a movie in the 1900s.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Poltergeist?
Clueless.
you guys and bragging about your free time to do such things.
No. I make time for movies instead of sleeping. I just have
Charlie
nightmares.
says it's Bart.
What's
Hey.
up, Bartholomew? Man, we miss you. You got to come out here and pay us a visit out here in West Texas. As you can tell with the stream room, lots of stuff has changed. My brother, how you been?
Brian here on the button with the playable Jack 9.
Yeah.
He says it's very playable.
Yeah, I mean, he
All
goes
in or
all in
fold?
with it, trying to pick up a full orbit here. The seam, King Deuce into the muck.
Nope.
Oh, Braxton
Wow.
pocket sixes snaps the call here.
This could be the end of the tournament for Mr. Duplantis, unless he hits a jack or a 9.
And Braxton not going to have much left either.
A coin flip. If it lands on heads, Duplantis stays in.
Aces and sixes, and we say goodbye to Mr. Brian.
I don't know if you heard him. He said, "Chop it up."
Fantastically done, Mr. Brian.
Excellent job.
$5,000 for his efforts here at this main event.
A pretty payday.
Bart, I'll tell everyone here you said hello.
Oh, poor Megan, crying already.
I know.
Carlson.
$5,000 beating over 220, or is it 219 other players?
I'll
No,
take
220 other players.
Yeah, exactly 220.
Defeated
Yeah.
220 players to get third place for $5,000. Well played, Mr. Brian. Heck of a payday on a $240 entry.
Where's his? Is he wearing a jacket? Where is that?
he wears that in here every day.
I don't see it.
Oh, never mind. Fell right into that one.
Heads up play, small blind on the button. The scene
All
here,
right.
first act.
And with the Jack 10, I think he's going to raise it up. Getting spicy on the first hand of this heads-up match.
9-4 for Braxton in the big blind.
Nope.
Gonna let that one go.
Never mind. Wait for a better spot.
Now heads up play.
So much different than every other spot in the tournament.
Yeah, it's almost like the game becomes a different game.
I like that, a game within a game, because it
Yeah.
really does. It's all about your table talk,
Right.
your table image,
Oh, yeah.
your cards,
Yep.
your quantity of chips you have in front of you.
So basically the same as poker.
But it's
No,
so
it
much
is.
more difficult.
Way more complicated. And things
Thanks,
happen.
Roman.
Yeah, there's a little less than a million separating these two stacks.
And you also know all of your outs are live.
Yeah, I mean, there's only
Yeah, only 2 other cards taken up by the deck. Adrian and Torres saying 2 crazy dudes play heads up.
absolutely. Sean almost called it. He got 50% of it correct. Unlucky river card sent Billy to the rail early. Nassim's got a mountain.
Yes, yes, he does.
Braxton raising it up with the king 6. Nassim looking down at 6-3. Not much he can do here. May have to let this one go, and that's what he does.
King 6 for Braxton, chipping up. Oh, and look at this. Dashing Dawson putting that very well-regarded trophy right there on the table, sideways so it doesn't fall over and smash.
True.
I didn't think about that.
Good thinking.
I walked in there just a while ago, and I looked, and I was like, why did he lay the trophy down?
Pocket 6s for Nassim. Going to raise this one up. Looks like he's making it 300 to go. 8-4 offsuit for Braxton. He's already got 240 in there between the big
Yep.
blind and the ante, so he's going to complete just to try to defend those chips.
Oh, this is going to be nasty. I can feel it in my bones.
Well, Braxton's got one overcard to the 6s, but that's a pretty big flop. Ace, King, 5. Braxton, the first to act here, out of position.
You notice the temperament change between the two?
Oh, yeah.
Straight serious, not a whole lot of table talk going across.
And
Yeah.
no discussions of chops.
No.
You know, I think Brian really livened up the atmosphere. Now that he's gone, it's back to work.
Yeah, and this
Oh,
is
Nassim, their
a month's
C-bet
work.
took it down.
Mm-hmm. And Nassim stacking up some chips. We've got a new dealer coming in.
Dealer change here.
Richie Rich.
Reese, how many rings do you have for the WSOP circuit?
I think it's none.
It's
zero.
none. It's Charlie, how many do you have?
Never even played the circuit.
Okay, well, you know, you could.
But, I very well
We,
could.
we got a satellite.
Can I play?
Yeah,
Sweet.
$120 to get in.
Put me in, coach.
That's right. Early September, first week of September on Tuesday and Thursday.
120 to win. There's one guaranteed seat into the high roller. I think that was what 30,
750.
3250, something a little over $3,000. And the main event ticket, $1,700 is the cost of that main event. And we're going to give away 2 of them on September 3rd for only a $120 tournament.
So I have a question that is going to be asked. Are they transferable?
They are transferable.
Perfect.
So even if you want to make a quick 1,500 or so, winning it and selling it.
That sounds up my alley.
Nassim here, 9-7. Braxton with the mystery 3. 2 pair for Nassim.
9-7.
200.
And Braxton here. He's got a mystery card.
He's got a 3. probably a queen.
If he makes this call, it's going to have to be a 9-7 or a queen.
He does make the call. Queen 3 is my best guess. Turn card is
Well,
a
he pairs
another
the 3. Does he have pocket 3s here
Oh,
sometime?
he could have turned a set.
800.
800.
800, the biggest bet of the tournament.
real safe looking card for Nassim, sitting on 2 pair. 3 looks like a brick.
And if Braxton does have pocket 3s here, this tournament could just take a massive swing.
It could be over if he has 9-3, 7-3.
Right. Queen 3, like I'm guessing.
Well, if
Oh, he's
Queen
reaching
three, he's in
deep,
the lead.
guys. Reaches for all of the plaques
all in.
and goes all in a snap call.
Wow, is this it?
No, Braxton has the queen tray, 2 pair over 2 pair, heads up.
What
Wait
a
a second.
turn. what a
Nassim
turn.
Nassim has the chipped advantage though.
I guessed it right.
Cooler.
Just so you know.
Depends on what perspective you're looking from.
He said, what a cooler. And Braxton said, it depends on what perspective you're looking at it from.
An ace.
Wow.
How do you pick that 3? We've been doing this for years. Jeez.
Wow. Nassim asked him, how do you hit the 3? And Braxton saying, we've been doing this for years.
Relax. We've been doing this for years.
I don't know.
Relax.
With your own hand.
Wow. I thought it
was
could have
like,
been
oh,
pocket
great
3s
turn.
with that all in there.
Yeah, very well could have been. But I just want to say I guessed it right.
So we know that Braxton had less chips, but the chip counts do get off a little bit as streams go on. So we got Richard here counting up the chips to find out exactly what we have left.
Dashing Dawson standing by to make sure there's no funny business.
But that was the tournament swing there. Holy cow.
Well, is that enough to propel him into the championship?
I mean,
He's on a steamer right now.
to have a 7-1 chip stack, if they're pretty close.
Look at that. Braxton's moving his chips over to seat number 8 because he's about to have a massive, massive stack.
6, 7, 5.
Now that is the largest pot of the day. 7.7 million chips in play. 6.5 of them just changed hands.
Yeah, so if the numbers are close, like I said, it's going to be about a 6.5 to 7-1
Ooh.
chip deficit here for Nassim.
And Nassim could come back. It's any man's game still because it's heads up.
I thought that turn was amazing.
I did too.
Like the mountain of chips being shipped over to the 2-time WSOP bracelet winner. Been in this position before. Can he close it out against a Nassim that has been playing fantastically, though?
Aggressive when he
Yes.
needs
No
to be
matter
aggressive.
what happens, Nassim has had a fantastic final table.
Yeah, he's been aggressive at the right points. He's been stalling at the right points. He's been passive at the right points. He's played fantastic.
Does anyone remember which flight Nassim bagged in? I want to say it was C.
It was
Was
a.
it C or D?
Could
It
have
was
been D.
yesterday.
It wasn't one of the day one, or one of the. It wasn't A or B on Friday. I do know that. He came and played on. It was either C or D. Could have been flight D.
Look at that. Braxton has been involved with 3 of the highest chip pots.
The button should be on the C.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
yeah, 'cause-
Braxton
because-
for
because
you.
it's called,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you're
fine.
right,
Right.
you're right.
Because you had 60.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
the
here we
call.
go.
Yes,
On to the next. The chip stacks have been verified, counted, and accurate. We have audited every one of those chips.
Blinds are 16, 120,000 still, so you're still talking about almost 300,000 in the middle.
Now Nassim,
Exactly 300,000 every
Nassim-
hand.
Nassim went from being able to play every hand to now he has to be a little more calculated with the spots
Yeah,
that he
he's
plays.
kind of in an all-in or fold.
Mhm.
Fuck that 3. Well, I thought you had like some secret combination, you know, like a.
What's going on, Crystal?
Hey,
Go to yeah.
Queen 3. When you say 2 pair, I know. I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. You have like bottom 2 or something.
Oh, I mean, sure.
No, yeah, you could. I see. If I could have 7-3 or 9-3, but
That would have been nice, but
all right,
Not
on to the
likely.
next one.
not like that.
Braxton now on the button, first to act.
So the chips about a 6.5 to 1 here. Any hand now.
Braxton with a 9-4, actually going to not try to make a move.
Yeah, no reason to give him chips right now. He's got him kind of against the ropes.
2 double ups, though, and Nassim's right back in it.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's 300K in the middle, every hand. I mean, it's still anybody's game, heads-up poker. We saw it flip. We can see it flip again. Good-looking green and white trophy there for the 2026 End of Summer Series main event.
Love that trophy.
These players are playing for $10,000 for first place, but it's still a healthy $6,000 for second.
Sign me up.
$240 tournament. Can't beat that. $44,000 in the prize pool, and Nassim's found the hand.
This is the one.
Ace 10 suited.
Does he complete? Does he raise? Does he shove?
He's got to raise.
He's going to raise here, but he
is.
doesn't necessarily have to shove.
Raise to 300,000.
No, Braxton. Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
this may be
Ace,
the hand.
king.
Oh, no. There will be blood.
That was a good movie.
Hear what he says.
Pulls out calling chips.
There's all in.
Yep, he does move it all in, and Nassim forced to make the
Yep.
call. And going to see the bad news as Braxton has woken up with Ace King against Nassim's Ace 10 of clubs. They are both live. No club in Braxton's hand.
The trophy is on the line this hand.
Nassim
on,
nowhere near
Ooh,
dead.
what a flop here. 6, 5,
Ooh.
6, 2 clubs for Nassim. Lots of outs.
Wow, and a
There's
10.
a 10 to take the lead.
And another
The
club.
club, so he is going to get the full double up. It is not over. Buckle in.
Nassim getting his chips counted for a second time, almost in a row.
Yeah, almost 5.5 million to now 2 million.
Here we go.
The deficit gets smaller.
About a 2-1 lead, easily surmountable by a player of Nassim's caliber.
They swap stacks pretty much here if Nassim finds another double up.
That's right. Good point.
Richard there making sure that all the numbers are correct. Austin in the chat and saying this Nassim the dream can't be killed.
He's staying alive. He's doing everything possible, playing perfectly.
He's had, like I said, a fantastic final table, and like I said, one more hand turnaround, and these guys, it's still anybody's game. There's 300,000 in the middle every single hand. Only 7.7 million chips in play. This tournament, you know, on paper would have been over by now, but they played so long, 5, 6, 7-handed.
Even 8.
Nobody wanted to go away.
Nope.
Everybody's staying in for that $10,000 first place prize.
A massive pay jump between second and first place. I feel like neither of these players want to go away now.
No, $6,000 for the second, $10,000 for first place.
Can you believe no chops were spoken of?
I can.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
With this group, absolutely.
they're playing for prestige. It's all about the prestige.
Yep, that trophy right there by Nassim's left hand, so close he can taste it.
It's within reach.
Yes, it is.
One more double up like that, and we
What do I
will.
know
Yep,
about this whole damn poker?
getting the flush through after making a pair of 10s to pull ahead. And here we go. On to the next one. This could be, any of these hands could be the last one.
It's heads up poker with deep
Oh.
blinds. Braxton on the button. Ace jack off suit.
He said all in instantly.
Yep.
Instantly all in.
instantly stares his opponent down.
Look at that look.
Yeah, Nassim not going to call. Don't even get to see what his cards are just yet.
Just too fast.
I'm ready for it to be over.
Comments there by Braxton,
Night,
but
Jason. Thanks.
making him think that he did it lightly. Of course, we know that he didn't.
5-4.
And the flop, reading the cards as they're being shuffled.
Yeah, it's
Could
just-
have been King 8-7. Probably not.
hand number 113 here at this final table.
It's been a great time. Great poker has been played tonight on KoJack's Live.
Yes, by everybody.
That's the hand that destroyed Nassim earlier.
Yeah, Queen Tray.
Oh,
And he's going to jam.
going all
Braxton
in.
suited ace 5.
Oh.
He makes the call.
Yep.
This could be the tournament right here.
Wow, they
be the
share
one.
hearts with the ace.
Braxton doesn't show any emotion.
Here we are, all in.
Ready to go?
All right.
9-6-4. No help to Nassim needing to catch a queen or a 3, guys.
There's a 7. A 5 is now possible.
2 cards.
Oh, and it is a king.
And that's going to do it.
Wow.
Okay.
A handshake there by Braxton and Nassim. And the grasp of the trophy and the $10,000. Yeah, just well done, Braxton Dunaway.
He said, "Give me my trophy. Give me the chips."
It may not be a WSOP bracelet, but it's a good-looking trophy.
It
It's
is.
a beautiful trophy.
It
You
is.
gotta thank the guy that picks those out.
Yep.
Hey, good job. So what a tournament. So 222 entries, 40,400 in the prize pool. All came down to a fantastic action-packed final table, and Braxton Dunaway came in and comes away with it.
He said he was gonna
Yep.
win it. He didn't lie.
He-
He walked
he-
in.
And the most, obviously, the most experienced tournament player at the table as far as accolades go, especially in the past couple of years. And just at any level can bring it and take it down.
He's got another trophy on his shelf. He's got another number in his Hendon mob.
Yep.
He is possibly one of the greatest poker players in West Texas. There's no denying it.
You can't. You literally cannot deny the record. And like I said, then that wasn't a pushover final table.
No,
Not
There was
even
a
close.
lot of strong players at that table and a lot of good poker that was played.
we saw out of 115 hands, 2 walks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we, like I said, there was good play, good pre-flop action. Saw a few 4-bets. They navigated a difficult transition of the tournament where the blinds sort of outpaced the numbers in play, so the chip stacks were small compared to the blinds and still stayed alive. And it came down and, like I said, still took it down. And there was just a couple bad rivers for a couple players, but there were several people that were deserving of this tournament, several points through the final table.
Anybody could have won, and it would have been just as amazing. But definitely, congratulations to Nassim for second place, $6,000. But a huge shout out, congratulations, Mr. Braxton Dunaway.
Yep.
Main event champion again.
Great job.
Yep, time to get out there, count some cash, and take some photos. And thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in across all of our social media channels, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Keep an eye on these channels. In the very near future, lots of plans for this fantastic stream setup that we have here at KoJack's. So keep an eye out for some fantastic shows coming up and sign up to be on some of them. But real quickly, one more time, satellites coming up September 1st and 3rd for the WSOPC main event and the high roller event. Only $120 for your chance to win a ticket to win tens of thousands of dollars and one of them a $2 million guaranteed prize pool. Our a 50K qualifier coming up September 12th here at KoJack's. If you've got more than 20 hours played, you've got a ticket waiting for you to get in that top 10% to play for that belt. And like I said, all the other millions of things going on. Shout out to TX Poker Online for their partnership here with KoJack's. Fantastic tournaments online. We had back-to-back winners, by the way.
No way.
A guy out of San Angelo won last night's
Nice.
tournament and tonight's tournament on TX Poker Online. Shout out to
Congratulations.
Michael Lowry,
Ooh, go.
the dealer.
Lowry.
Yeah,
Go
that's
on,
it.
Mike.
That's it. But thank you for tuning in to the 2026 main event, the end of summer series here at KoJack's. Stay tuned to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch for shows coming up. Anything else, guys?
Lots going on in the poker room. Come
think
see
you
us.
covered it.
Yeah,
come
shout
out
out
and see
to
us.
Chase and Charlie and all of the staff here at KoJack's that
Indeed.
made this week happen. It was above and beyond. The prize pools were amazing. More than doubled the guarantees almost all the way the week through, especially in totality.
Yep.
So lots of hard work by the staff and these guys here. I enjoy just sitting back and getting to watch them work all week long. It's been an absolute blast, and we can't wait for the next one.
Also,
Can't wait.
Shout out to Miss Ashley over here.
Woo!
Thank
Good
you very
job.
much for all the
Tracking
help.
all night.
Yes,
We
indeed.
appreciate it. We appreciate it. And once again, thank you and congratulations to Braxton Dunaway, your 28-26 end of summer series main event champion. Let's go give him some cash and
Let's do
and
it.
some photos. See you guys here next time. Appreciate you tuning in. Take a peek at Facebook for the final photos from the event and everything else we have upcoming here at KoJack's. His name is Chase.
Yep.
His name is Charlie.
Yep.
My name is Reese.
Yep.
I don't know what our trio is called.
It would be better if his name started with a C.
That's okay.
Ah,
The
well,
3 C's.
You know, it is what
Crease.
it is. And it'd be better if he was bald. So
Hey,
I'm
I
getting
second
close.
that. I second that.
fair,
Getting
fair.
close, guys.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Appreciate it. See you next time.